Penis, gagging you with entertainment.
I did not have time for a proper intro today.
That's fine. It's a holiday.
I look good.
It's a holiday.
Why does Jacob look like he's going to come and murder us?
He looks like a CIA agent. That's right.
Don't tread on him, culture.
No kidding. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the interrogation room. This guy's definitely going to kill me.
He's the militant arm.
I mean, I can't legally say I'm not going to kill you, so.
Can neither confirm or deny
Oof.
what he's going to do to culture when he finds it.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got a very specific set of skills.
He
boy.
does, man. He looks pretty menacing. Yeah.
I know.
I'd be afraid, culture. He's got him for you.
I are.
Run.
I are free.
Run and hide. Run and hide.
Hey, we're live on Rumble too.
Yeah. And
Just
honestly,
got the notification.
What's up with that?
yeah. Well, I managed to set everything up early in the day.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you. By the way, Jacob, nice mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
Courtesy of our friends at Bass Pro Shops. If you have one in your state, go check it out.
Oh, hell
unless
yeah.
Unless it's
Well,
the
not
one
too
in
far from me.
California, that one sucks. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about your face, but
Yeah. At the one in California, it says, please tread on me, daddy government.
Yeah, the one in California doesn't even sell bullets. Like, what's the fucking point of even going there for then?
Yeah.
Good question.
That's really sad.
How's it going, Toxic Man Flu?
Going pretty good. We had so the family's going to do our Thanksgiving on Saturday, so we didn't expect to have anybody over today, but we had a couple of boys come over, and we had a little impromptu gathering before they went off and did some other stuff. So it was nice. Wife's been cooking, and I've been sitting around doing nothing for a change, as opposed to sitting here and doing nothing. Yeah, something like that. So I decided to make some memes, and I experimented with a new character, Queen Bee Tifa. So yeah, I'll be dropping some of those things.
Is this something for like your little avatar, or is this like a Twitter thing?
It's something for you, since your future bee farmer.
Oh, okay.
There. So I know that eventually we're going to have, Dick's Division honey. So whether that's, Division Ranch honey or whatever you want to call it. And maybe you could do some kind of joint venture with Shagsworth, where it's a ranch honey mixture, like honey ranch dressing.
Absolutely
you're
disgusting.
muted, culture.
It does. It does.
Yeah, he got there already. I was like, it's Honey Ranch. So
It is. It's honey ranch. We can do that. So
I'm thinking I'm thinking it's equally viscous and sticky at the same time.
yeah, it's I can just think of it. Dick's Division honey. Cover your buns with our sticky goo. I think that's a good one. Right.
Oh my God, the cock!
Hey, look at that.
If we add a little bull's milk, it'll be creamy honey ranch.
It would be. It would be with real bull's milk.
That's just
So,
Brahma's bull's milk.
and Ursula Anders, we could just have to bring her back and use her as a spokesperson.
That's why I keep my coffee black like my soul.
no. That's basically what I do too.
Speaking of coffee, it was somebody responded back to Oh, it was me. I responded back to a quartering tweet about his coffee and said, I prefer Krigler coffee. And it's got like 60 responses and stuff like that now.
Oh, you made friends?
Yeah, apparently. So,
were they angry that you said you didn't like Jeremy's coffee?
No, I did. Somebody said, "Oh, there's so many out there. I'm just going to stick with the F&T blend." And I'm like, the F&T blend's good. It's got a vanilla in it. I like that. But Kona coffee's the top. I've had Kona coffee in Kona, Hawaii. That's the nectar of the gods. Now, on par with that is the Catalyst blend from Krigler. That stuff I ordered some. They've just came in today, and they were roasted on the 14th when I ordered them. So it's not roasted until you order it, and it takes a bit for it to come out. And so that's the freshest coffee I've had since the fresh roasted stuff that I got in Kona.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I got the Kofefe blend, which is really good.
I get that too. Yeah. That's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
I keep it in an airtight container, just trying to keep it as fresh as possible. Considering I ordered like the 5-pound bag, and
you did.
My wife is the one who usually makes the coffee, and she likes the stuff called Stumptown, so she uses those beans instead of the all the other beans we have, because I have the Neurotic blend as well, which I've never opened yet.
Why not?
Mainly because I wanted to use the Krigler stuff first, but because it never gets used, it's just basically sitting in a bag, and I don't want to open it up and have it go stale. So
I drink so much coffee. I think that like a bag is like 4 days supply.
Yeah, but the thing is, I have the 5-pound bag of the Krigler coffee and the 2-pound of the Neurotic blend.
Blend.
So it's like, I'm not going to go out of coffee anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, all I know is it's kind of cool that Quartering is promoting both Krigler and Neurotic coffees here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that apparently Tim was looking at doing his own coffee brand too.
He is.
Yes. Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Dude, it's already oversaturated, man. I mean, I know that we've talked about it. It's like, should we do our own coffee? It's like, no, let's do something else, like tea.
It's like whatever brand coffee helps me shit after eating a whole bunch of mac and cheese on Thanksgiving Day. I'll chill that one.
Sounds good.
A couple bucks.
Oh, like Folgers and a cigarette does it for me in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. All I know is this, and it is that when you get the opportunity to buy my hair and body products for men, you guys are all going to be my promotion team. You guys are just going to promote it.
You went from this stuff makes us take a shit to I need you guys to promote this for me.
Well, no, yeah. Because you guys are doing a great job of the coffee. I just know that you're going to want to clean up after that massive dump you take. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, as much as you guys make fun of me for the whole bees thing and honey, it's like I'm not actually interested in selling honey. What I'm actually interested in doing is actually making beeswax candles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now
I'm not making fun of you and the.
You're gonna make candles?
Oh no, you're just making fun of me.
I'm making fun of you. Period.
So what? Wait, whoa! This is a good question. Now, wait. You're gonna make candles. So, what are the scents gonna be that people can get from Dick's Division Ranch?
Beeswax candles.
Famunda cheese.
Beeswax.
Yeah.
Mad Mardigan's vagina.
Yeah.
Whoa! No,
ooh, that's
he's right there at the ranch. He might as well use the scent.
made with real sand.
Yeah. By the way, I'm working on a new commercial because we have a new product coming up from Toxic Man Flu. It's called Toxic Man Flu's Toxic Man Glue.
Oh,
yes.
hand cranked daily for extra stickiness. Yeah.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
So we're selling a lot of viscous substances, ladies and gentlemen. We've got bull's milk, we've got some honey, and
Got the Toxic Man Glue.
We get the Toxic Man Glue.
But the Toxic Man Glue, it is hand cranked, but there is like Twix. There is a left and a right to that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine what happened when we actually start selling
Thanksgiving,
food.
Everybody.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's Happy Dicksgiving tonight.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. We gotta get through outro or intros.
Oh, we got.
I'm bettermenting again. Yeah, we gotta get through outros. Anyway, Culture, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was fantastic. Multiple meals. I can't eat any more food at all. It was a great day. I got to see family. I got to hang out with family. I got to talk to family. I got to inform family at just how completely underinformed they are. That was fun. What's interesting is, like, introducing them to the concept of modern monetary policy. But I had an incredible day. We always cook too much food, and we're very blessed, and we counted our blessings. And I said, thanks to all of the people that I know in various chats and personal messages and all of that. So always be grateful to everybody around you that you appreciate, so that they know that you appreciate them. This is the one day you can go about doing that. So from myself and my family to everybody out there that watches us on the regular, and those of you watching on the replay, I'm very thankful for you. Really am. So.
Yep. Culture, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, kiss my ass. Love you.
I love you, man.
Well, there you go. Jacob, man, how you doing? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. I had some homemade mac and cheese. We did some turkey. I dipped it in a whole bunch of Frank's Red Hot because I put that shit on everything. We had some good greens. Pecan pie, not pumpkin pie. I'm willing to start a fight with someone over pumpkin pie today. I swear to God. And then we just had a good day watching football. I wrote a couple of reviews, and I'm still writing reviews for the rest of the weekend. So, all things considered, this could have been much, much worse. So,
well, if it makes you feel any better, yesterday when I was baking pies, I baked both a pumpkin and a pecan pie.
Okay, well, at least the pecan's in there,
Well, it's not in the pumpkin pie, but I made two pies. One pumpkin,
was
one
it a
pecan.
honey pecan pie?
I like how Jacob changed the pronunciation on the fly. He was like pecan pie, and then you said pecan, and he's like, yeah, pecan.
Yeah, I just said pecan.
Pecan.
Yeah, pecan.
It tastes the same.
Tomato.
Pecan.
Comix Division, honey glazed pecans.
Pecan pie, right? It goes along with my Spider-Man.
Yeah, I did a lot of cooking. Not the turkey, but like Tuesday, I made the cranberry sauce, which turned out fucking phenomenal, by the way.
Mass Grave in the chat says that pecan is pure garbage. I will drive to your house and give you a stone cold stunner in front of your children. If you ever say.
Wow.
If you ever say.
That's some love for pecan pie.
Indeed.
Oh, wow.
Normally I bake like an apple and a pumpkin, and my wife's cousin requested pecan, and my wife I always bake the apple pie for her because that's like the only pie she likes. Yeah. She hates pumpkin pie. She's never tried pecan pie, which I'm surprised about. And so I was like, okay. Initially I was like, yeah, he can make it himself. And she's like, God, you're mean. I'm like, yeah, I know. But I was like, well, you know what? Usually when I do the apple, you're the only one who eats it, and I end up eating it, and I just get fat as a result of that. So I was like, okay, fine, we'll do pecan, and actually it got half eaten, so that's good.
I get that. My wife does pumpkin, and she always intends to do a cherry pie, but then I usually get the can of the cherry pie filling and just eat it before she can make the pie out of it, because I'm the only one who eats the cherry pie anyway.
Yeah, you might as well at that point.
I love it straight from the can. It's fine.
My mama makes homemade fudge. Chocolate fudge, and it's incredible, but it's so rich that it's chopped into these really tiny little cubes because that's really all you can take at a time. It is so good. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, the gym's gonna be full of people who ate good tomorrow.
I got a week's worth of working out to catch up with what I ate.
Yeah. And it doesn't help the fact that we're getting older too, so I need to start working out. How you doing, Brahma?
Oh, pretty good. It's been a crazy couple of days. So yesterday morning, I got a notification from one of the liquor stores that I frequent, and I was able to get 4 of these.
Ooh,
nice.
2 of these.
Nice.
And most importantly of all, 2 of these. So that's how the day started. Then I took my daughter to the Avs game last night, and the Avs got beat.
All right.
That sucked. But while we were at the game, I get a text message from my wife that my mother-in-law has apparently fainted and face planted down in her room.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
No.
So then we have to head home from the game. We're supposed to be going up to Thanksgiving in Denver at my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's house. So we have to cancel that. So then, my wife goes and gets a turkey at like 8 a.m. this morning, an a thawed turkey. So all plans reverse, and I'm now making a turkey this morning, and we're doing all the fixings for the 4 of us that are in the house. So we made food for like 16 because, I mean, it's a turkey that's like 15 pounds. That's all they had. So it's just been a crazy day. But the mother-in-law seems to be doing fine. Her oxygen was a bit low last night. They didn't end up taking her to the urgent care or the ER or anything. She's just stayed in bed all day. She's sore and not up to traveling for sure. So it's just been a kind of weird Thanksgiving because we were all planning on not doing any cooking and heading up and playing cards, hanging out with the rest of the family, and then complete reversal at like midnight last night. So
dude, that's rough,
it's been an interesting one, but overall it's been a pretty good day. And I have to say, I appreciate everybody on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere that you guys were able to get a hold of us, wishing us a happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving too, because it's a special day in the American calendar. And I'm glad that it's one that is, even though they try to separate us a little bit on it, it's one of those that's not going to get canceled in a stupid way that some of the other ones are. Because we all come together a bit on this day.
Yeah, you try to drop that indigenous bullshit at my doorstep, I'm going to kick it right off. So,
I mean, it's not even just that. It's like every single holiday now that we celebrate, you always have to have liberals come in and tell you what a bad day it is. It's like they shit on the 4th of July, they shit on Thanksgiving, they shit on Christmas. I'm pretty sure Columbus Day is going to get canceled eventually. They'll tell us that Veterans Day is problematic. It's like, just shut up.
I do like when they give us those those little note cards that tell us, kind of like they do with Joe Biden, that tell us exactly what to say about what's going on. So you can argue with your conservative relatives,
Did they actually do that?
The Biden
Greens
argue with your uncle at Thanksgiving bullshit. I'm like, every single one of these things is a lie, dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I like
by a massive degree.
Thanksgiving, like next to Halloween, is like my favorite holiday, and the reason why is because there's like no strings attached, right? I mean, like the whole thing with Christmas, I'm not gonna say, as far as the secular holiday is, and not the religious side of things, I find it to be overhyped. I like Thanksgiving because it's coming together with family and just being thankful for what you have in life and being fortunate. For me, Thanksgiving is, it's all about the gratitude and not about gift giving, right? I mean, gift giving is fine. I don't have an issue with that, but it's, for me, I like this holiday more than Christmas because it can bring people together. I guess it could tear people apart too. I don't know, but
I mean, you also have to remember that these are the same people that don't exactly have great relationships with their family. So when they see other people enjoying good time with theirs, they get very bitter and jealous.
So.
So Thanksgiving was always fun. We had a good time with that.
I can't say I've ever really had a bad Thanksgiving. I know that there's always that stereotype of people fighting and whatnot in the holidays, and I can't recall ever having a really bad Thanksgiving or Christmas for that matter, really. But like I said, I just like the fact it's about being around family and it's not about material goods or anything, and eat, drink, and be merry. That's the thing I kind of like about it. And like I said, thank you to all of you guys out there who are watching, out there in my audience. I do appreciate you guys.
We have 101 people watching.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gary's even streaming right now.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I know that he's in San Diego right now.
Oh, good, with family to help.
San Diego.
Yeah, he's visiting his mom.
Supercharger, San Diego.
He's streaming again. He did a live stream earlier.
Huh.
He did a Nerdrotic Daily earlier.
Oh, okay. I know that he said he was planning on doing something in the evening after like eating and whatnot. So it's like
Jive talking. Oh wait, sorry.
It's kind of nice when it's like if you don't have anyone around you. I think it's kind of cool that you're able to go and stream and hang out and talk to each other. So anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you to my panel. Thank you to my audience. I do appreciate all of you, every single one of you.
Yeah,
the overwhelming majority of you. I mean, let's just
and I'll have to say thanks for all the nude pics I've gotten this year. That was Not a problem.
Well,
at all.
Talk's like sending dick pics.
That's
and
right,
I know
yeah.
that he tends to send them all to you, thankfully.
Yep.
Yep.
Those stay
And
out
I
of the
keep
group
telling
chat.
Culture,
They go
this could be
straight to you.
yours if you
Yeah.
just exercised it every day.
Magic Mags for $5. Happy Dicksgiving. Thank you, Mags. Happy Dicksgiving to you and Thanksgiving.
I do want to say though, having indigenous people in my ancestry, I was kind of a little bit upset by being shut down by Culture so quickly here. When
That's not what I meant.
I was going to complain about.
That's not what I meant. You know what? Don't be easily offended. I'll accuse you of being a Biden fan next.
We had to bury that hatchet early. Ha ha.
Whoa!
Ching.
My
Was it
family.
there?
What happened?
Bam. Because half my family was on the boat, and the other half was there to meet them.
Huh?
So
With their hatchets or what do you call?
Well,
those?
I'd like to say
Tomahawks?
my family ancestry had no problem intermingling. Apparently,
Yeah.
Apparently
So,
not.
yeah.
What Toxic's trying to say here is that he plays both sides, so no matter what happens, he always comes out on top.
That's right. The cornbread's
Oh, I
always
love all
good,
of you
baby.
people.
Jalapeno cornbread. That's the thing to be homemade
Oh,
stuff.
by the way, it's so good. Jalapeno. We the boss makes that. It's wicked awesome. I freaking love it.
Have you ever heard of a 7-layer salad?
Oh, it's grody.
That sounds dirty.
That sounds Midwestern as fudge.
Well, it is, and
I
it was
wanna-
my
I
grandmother's
wanna-
favorite thing, and it's what she made me for my birthday every year.
That's
So
a shitload of freaking mayo, bro. How do you deal with that?
mayo,
I don't want to
She didn't
hear the
make it with
word
mayo,
salad
man.
on Thanksgiving.
Oh.
She made it
just
with
sounds weird.
creamy, thick ranch dressing.
Oh, wow.
That's
All
got
right.
mayo in it, bro.
Here it is for $5. Evening, gents. Hope
And
your
mayo.
holiday
Cool
was filled with too much food, drinking, and laughing. It was.
Actually, this is my first drink today. Shocking, right?
Okay, so I don't drink. Okay, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I don't drink and drive ever. Like if I have a drink, I will not pilot a vehicle. So if
So
I'm
you have a glass of
driving,
water, you're not gonna drive a car.
that's not what I meant, dumbass. Anyway, God, I love my friends.
That's true. In Dallas, he was like, "No, Brahma, you go drive. I had a drink. You've only had 6."
But I just don't. It's not the way I work. That's Brahma. I don't. Anybody who's ever
He
been
really
around me,
doesn't.
I won't.
No, he doesn't.
And
And
no, I
so-
didn't have 6 either. We
Yeah,
had like
and it's-
2, and we sweat them out within like 45 seconds.
Yeah, it
of
was
drinking.
hot as balls. Oy. But no, it's the way I'm wired. I just won't do it. And it like I said, I mean, I don't drink until I know I'm not going anywhere. So if I'm going to a bar, it's Uber or Lyft or a friend, because I ain't doing it. I just won't put other people at risk. It's just the way I am.
That's kind of smart.
Yeah.
Darius Munchausen for $149 with a box of popcorn. What's up, Darius?
It's up there.
I just take Max for $5. If you sold
we're working on it.
Dick's Teas, full-bodied flavor in a bag.
We're working on it. That's
Talks,
it's not a
write that
joke.
down, dude. We need to hang on to that. That's amazing.
Yeah, we
Where's
are
that one?
we are going to sell you the best tea bags from Dick's Division, Dick's Ranch Tea.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're awesome uncle for $199. Happy Turkey Day. J.A.F. Turkeys, Mr. Jefferson.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I miss the Jeffersons. That was a fucking funny action.
God, it was so great.
Yeah.
So great.
Darius for $199 with the super sticker that says thanks. Well, thank you to you, man, and everybody else out there. Do appreciate you all. King Leak of Rock Hard Comics for $2. Happy Thanksgiving, you beautiful
Ooh,
bastards.
That avatar is rad. Holy crap. Look at
That's
that.
pretty badass.
Look at that grill, dude. That's freaking sweet.
That's what
a cool
comics looks like when you kick him in the balls,
How?
just like that.
I like
I'm gonna have to test that out next time I see him.
That's not.
If you can get next to him with his Kimpo Fu.
It's not
The
that
bees
hard.
will protect them. They protect the queen.
I thought it was the keyboards will protect the queen.
And then, as always, restopping that groin.
We've evolved at comics. I mean, the Keeblers come out with their spears, and then then the bees swarm. So the Keeblers are on the back line.
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, TZ Burton for $5. Don't drink and drive. Just catch a ride with someone in a windowless van, preferably wearing a mask. What could go wrong? Oh, let's see.
You've
Southern
been
Belle
kidnapped by the Russian mafia. Oh, well,
on the
great.
Rumble side for $2 says toxic honey food coma brew. Wow. Okay, 1 teaspoon with your favorite brew of
Toxic slug.
is that coffee, and watch your boat float away.
Wow. Hey, she followed it up with another one. That's
Coheed or something like that. I don't know. Southern Belle for another $2 says, do you pronounce pecan or pecan or pecan?
it's
I just
pecan.
said pecan.
It's pecan.
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 That's what Mrs. Flu said it is pecan.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
is. It's pecan.
I thought pecan was more of a southern pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yes. There is
Pecan
no
is
other
just like-
pronunciation.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not getting your pecan pie from the South, then where the hell are you getting it from?
That's also true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
true.
I'm out here in the
Backyard
garage.
growing
A
up.
pecan is a completely different thing.
Oh my god.
These are long shows sometime, Culture.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like
His
that.
pecan is like a 20-year-old like tin can of like Maxwell that he just hasn't used.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. Shit.
Gotta go.
There's times where you're like, sometimes at the end of the stream, I'm like, guys, I'll be right back, and I'll go piss for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Literally 5 minutes, folks.
You should get your prostate checked out if it takes you that long.
No, the joke is the fact that I've been wanting to pee for like 2 hours. Anyway, never mind. Drink a lot of water and hold it, Culture. Just saying.
Comix doesn't trust us to
I'm
fail.
holding water. I'm going to hold it right here.
Drink it all. Open that cap right now. Chug the water, Culture. Chug the whole fucking thing.
Chug.
Chug, 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 chug.
Go, Sasquatch, go.
You're already going way too slow.
Squeeze it a little. Get it all down the shirt. Oh, there it goes. It's dripping.
He hasn't taken that much liquid to the face since we were in Vegas.
If only it was a white shirt, right?
Yep.
That's right. We get to see some nipples.
Okay, first off, I can't believe I goad you to drinking the whole entire thing in one go.
It's dripping down his beard.
Now we'll see how his.
You're not
prostate
allowed to leave
is.
for the next hour and a half.
All right.
Keep that bottle close to you because it's going to be a pee bottle here in about 30 minutes.
Culture's just gonna go off camera. Hey, I'm not leaving. I'm just peeing the bottle. I'm refilling that bottle.
Just 20 minutes into the stream, we just start hearing piss hitting the side of a bottle. What the hell's that? It's like, nothing.
No, you just see a stream like a fountain shooting straight up in the air, and we're like, "What the hell is going on over there?"
By the way, that as a man, is there nothing more glorious than like the arc, like you stack back from like a toilet or a urinal and see how far your stream will take?
Yeah.
This is just me.
Yeah, until somebody walks in.
Yeah, just lock the door. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna have to burp now. You guys suck.
Now, dear me, Comix.
Dude, that would probably kill you.
Yeah. Wait a minute. No.
Or at the very least, they use the hospital if I told you to chug the
I
whole
wouldn't
fucking
make
thing.
it, but
No. I don't want you to die.
but you do want to see what would happen on stream, right?
It would be funny for like the first 5 minutes, and then as you're getting carried out and start to buy the EMS, it would stop being funny
Just starts
all of a sudden.
foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, it's like,
No.
He really
It would
does have
become
alcohol poisoning.
hilarious at that point.
Exactly.
Terminus has for $5. Fun fact for those of you who weren't on Sunday's member stream, Brahma is Native American. Every time he's on the toilet, he's shitting bull.
I shit on a throne of lies.
Yeah. Indeed. Toxic Man Flu for $5. Windowless van. That's how I met Mrs. Flu.
Was it the van or was it the chloroform?
Who was the one that was driving, you or her?
I was walking down the street. Somebody said, "Do you want a Slim Jim?" And that's all I remember.
Wow.
I blacked out after that.
Leslie Tarkin asked me where I got my shirt. Believe it or not, this shirt comes from the amazing Midnight's Edge After Dark collection. So on their store, you can find this. The Last Jedi is not canon. That is available on Tom's store.
It's so interesting that you mentioned that film because I'm working on the review right now for Glass Onion by the greatest Star Wars director of all time, Rian Johnson. So I'm working on that film. I could say it's better than Knives Out, but only marginally better.
Is that his sequel to Knives Out?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. The limited theatrical period is what? Oh, like over
1
now,
week,
right?
No, it's 1 week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a 7-day run, right?
Yeah.
Did you not like Knives Out?
No, not particularly.
It doesn't sound like it.
No, it doesn't. I didn't mind it. I thought it was...
Yeah, you got to check out Jacob's
movie.
Busy. Jacob's Busy does like 1 billion reviews like every day.
Well, I used to check his reviews on whatever site he was. Well, one of the sites you were on, and then
one of the 12.
You got banned after Bros.
Oh yeah, Letterbox. Yep.
Really?
I used
still
to catch reviews there.
But wait, okay, so let's talk about that, right? Because Letterbox is the thing that Lofty thinks is the only like review site you should go to because it's so well balanced. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Anyway, all right, sorry.
That's funny.
I love Lofty.
Where are some other good places to find them then, Jacob? Because I was at Letterbox all the time. I mean, you didn't do it frequently there, but those were the ones I was reading.
Like my own site, Society of Reviews. I'm gonna start uploading some reviews there later tonight. I'm working on a project with Movie Lens right now, so we're still in the process of developing that. But then either that, bounding in the comics, obviously. But if you want to just read like all of my reviews that I've written, just go to societyreviews.com. They're all backlogged there. So that's the one place it won't be censored. So
cool. I will bookmark that one because, I guess I didn't realize you had a website. I knew that you were at other places.
Mags is leaving us. I have to say goodbye to Mags. Bye, Mags.
Bye, Mags. Take care.
Good night, Mags.
Go to sleep.
Sleep is good.
Oh, dude, I need it. I need it.
Okay, Randall says, Mrs. Flu, did you slap Toxic Man Flu with a wing or a leg tonight?
I believe it was a thigh.
Oh, hey now.
Oh, wow.
Scissoring. Oh, wait, no.
I was going to say maybe a breast. That was appropriate.
A boneless breast.
If Mrs. Flu could just take a drumstick and then hurl it at his head like Nolan Ryan in his prime, that'd be great.
Lisa for $10. Yes. Out of the kitchen. Now, time for fun. Things, comics, and gang. Happy Thanksgiving.
Wait, who let the woman out of the kitchen? Oh, whatever.
Lisa's awesome.
Hey, Lisa's had a hard day in the kitchen. She's allowed to leave it.
Yeah, comics had a hard day in the kitchen, too.
I did. But that was yesterday.
The kitchen should be shut down.
Yeah.
In most places.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I guess, 8:35 in California. So, yeah.
Wow. California's still a place, right?
For now.
For the time being.
Yeah.
It exists.
It's about to become RoboCop in like the next 3 years, apparently. So there's that.
New Detroit.
Yeah.
Fucking. No, that'd be Chicago. You have cashless bail starting next year, don't you?
Oh
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's happening. And it starts January 1st. They're doing the cashless bail. And you also cannot remove people who are trespassing on your property. And neither can the police. So, yeah.
Can the coroner,
What?
though?
The question is, can you murder the person that's trespassing?
Yeah, can the coroner
Well, so the AD in where I live, in the county I live, is Kim Fox, and she's a disciple of Jesse Jackson, who's a real piece of shit.
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
So, I mean, so I'm a member of USCCA, United States Concealed Carry Association, and I have insurance through them, concealed carry insurance. If you do conceal carry or carry a firearm, I suggest that you maintain insurance. I strongly suggest that. Not only that, but training. And you should have training on situational awareness, and your first action should be to avoid the situation, always. However,
or what I would...
Go ahead.
I would recommend that you have about 45 days to move to Indiana. That would probably be
there's a lot of people. There's about 600,000 people so far have moved out of Illinois in the last 18 to 24 months. They've had a serious drag in tax revenue, and they're kind of wondering where people are going. It's just like you look at the ads from Lori Lightfoot, and it's like everything's great. That's because anybody who cared to stand up against you has left. The head of the Republican Party in Illinois moved to Indiana. That's all you need to know. But people are done. This place is going to have to go the way of Detroit. I mean, if it hadn't been for Biden winning, Illinois would be
bankrupt,
$12 or $13 billion in debt and bankrupt right now. Their credit rating would mean they wouldn't be able to get any more loans.
Wow!
And we were to the point that the state was not paying out any lottery winnings for like almost 2 years.
Ouch!
From there, and that's generalized funds. That brings in so much money every week. That when you have one like $1 billion winner or whatever, I mean, they've already made that $1 billion back in a month. It's really insane how much money they make. But where I was going with the USCCA line, the money that the USCCA spent defending people who have exercised their right to self-defense was in Illinois, and it wasn't even close. They spent over $22 million defending people who had chosen to use their right to self-defense in the state of Illinois, and the closest other state was 3. So that just lets you know. Yeah, it's a very litigious state, and they will put you in jail and leave you there for a while. They don't give a crap about any of the laws and things that are set out in the Constitution. Yes. Very similar to what they've done to some of the January 6th.
Unless you're a criminal, then
I was
then
gonna
they
say,
have to get in jail.
But if you go loot a fucking Target, I guess you're fine. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like New York and Illinois is in a race to see who's could be the most corrupt state in the nation right now.
Well, I would say for New York, cities, keep making those laws, because every time New York has created some law, the Supreme Court has had to come out and make it even more simple.
Yep.
Because New York's so stupid.
Yep.
When it comes to this, so they come out and said, you know what, the history and all that, they're just going to come out and say, shall not be infringed. End of story. You can't do anything, and they'll wipe everything off the books. And that's where New York's marching. Every time they make one of those laws, I fund the Gun Owners of America a little bit more, and they sue them, and it gets to the Supreme Court and it gets knocked down. So New York, keep going. The insidiousness is happening here in Illinois, where the concealed carry law protects the magazine, magazine count. So the number of bullets you can have in a magazine. There are magazine limits in certain states. So it protects that. So I can have a Glock with a 33 or a 50 round mag on it if I want. But it doesn't specifically say anything about rifles. So they're trying to set the rifles to like 10 or 5 or something like that. And what they don't understand is that the July 4th shooting that happened was committed by somebody who was mentally deranged, somebody that should not have had the firearms. It was actually reported to the police, and the state police knew about them for a year.
Right, and that's kind of the problem with the whole.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been.
They had a 9mm pistol, one of those carbines, which is considered a pistol. So they can pass all the laws they want on rifles. It wouldn't have, and they'll use that as the excuse, but it had absolutely nothing to do with rifles.
Well, that's kind of the problem with those laws, or the fact that they want to ban assault rifles. It's not going to do anything. I mean, look what happened. They didn't fucking follow the laws currently with that last guy.
Well, not only that, it's no point to even having background checks anymore, because how many of these mass shooters have we heard have been on the radar of the police and the FBI, and they still commit crimes?
I don't get that. This is the issue right now, right? It's like the government wants them to do something so they can continue to strip your rights.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So
it's very interesting how all these high-profile shootings started happening again right after the election.
So the one in Virginia, you're never going to hear that again, because that was committed by an African-American male.
Right.
Just like you're not going to hear about the one in Colorado Springs again.
Because
he's non-binary.
Is he actually non-binary, or is he just using that?
He is actually non-binary.
Who cares if he is or isn't? He claimed it. By their rules, he is.
By their rules, he is. Yeah, I mean, that's the
They
problem
painted themselves into that corner. They cannot get away from that at this point.
There was an article that Red State put out. Was it Red State? No, it was somebody else.
Postmillennial.
I know
Colorado Springs. Yeah, was there? that said that the father thought he committed suicide a couple of years ago and was surprised he was alive.
Well, he changed his name. And they told the father that he had committed suicide because his father is a meth head porn star.
Well, he says he's a porn star. Well, I guess by the leftist,
he was at the time that the child was conceived, I guess, is the best way to put it from everything I've read.
And now he's living in Comix Division's ranch bushes.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Did I?
That's not weird at all.
Did I? No, that's
how many bush dwellers do you have, Comix? That didn't sound good.
I think he was intimating that it was the same bush dweller.
Well, I guess the question really is how many bushes has
insinuating
Comix
I have
Division
crabs or something like that.
Yeah. It's the Texas crabs.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Crab. Yeah.
Okay, look, all I know is that you need to get that guy some air conditioning out there in the summer because he can't take the heat in the bush.
Well, that's kind of his problem. I didn't ask him to move into my my bushes. You just got to shut up one day.
It's a very thick bush, nice shade.
Yeah.
I need a dog.
Well, my dog is old and lazy, and he won't do anything about it. This is I have a funny story about my big dog, Nelson. This is years ago when we lived at our old house. We had this wrought iron furniture on our porch out front. Normally, he barks at fucking everything, like a gnat farts. He's like barking. That night, not a fucking peep. Not a peep. Yeah.
Crazy. He knows his time.
Dogs, man. Dogs love them to death.
Warrior Womp. The Texanisms.
Yeah.
Gnat farts. I gotta love that.
Is that Texasism? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy Turkey Day. Can I give a shout out to Nathan Barnett, aka Dad? It's one of the OG YouTubers from 2005. He's live right now. I'm sure he would appreciate the support. Thanks, Comix Division. Okay, I guess people can go watch him instead of me.
Sure.
And Leslie Tarkin, I'm not sure if this is actually true or if she's making a joke, but he said the father's porn name was Dick Delaware.
Dick
That would not surprise me.
That probably sounds like it's true.
No, and the interview was actually on Twitter. You can find like the whole conversation there, including the part that got cut out by the fucking news segment that they ran. And I'm like, guys, kids do dumb shit. They grow up to be psychopaths. I mean, I'm sure Dahmer's family had no idea he was going to go eat a bunch of fuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Warrior Womp, if you drop $1,000 in the super chat, we'll end this stream and go watch that
we'll raid
one.
him. Yeah, we'll raid.
Wow.
Or he can invite us all on as guests.
Whatever. We'll pop right over there. So yeah. Go over to Odyssey and drop it over there. That way,
that way we get most of it.
So yeah.
Wait, what a plug for me. Southern Belle or Sassy Southern Belle on the Rumble side with a Rumble rant. Anyway, for $2, it says electrify that bush. Yeah, I do have.
That's called a vibrator, isn't it? Oh wait, I'm sorry.
I do have a electrical fence equipment out there, so I could, do that. Yeah. Or I could just trim the hedges. I don't know. Whatever. Teen Potion for $5. It's not just Chicago and Cook County. The cashless bail hit us and DuPage County. Wow.
Yeah, that's all over. And it's really going to be bad in the southern part of the state because Springfield's really gone to the dogs. And East St. Louis. And of course, St. Louis is pretty bad. There with the crime and everything's going on. But East St. Louis is even worse. And that's in Illinois. So it's pretty bad. They want to have some kind of progressive utopia, but I mean, the center of progressivism in the United States is here in Chicago. So, and it's a cancer that's flowing out. I mean, the only city in America that's actually paying reparations to African Americans is Evanston, Illinois.
How's that working out?
working out fine because, I mean, there's a ton of rich people that live in Evanston, Illinois. That's where Northwestern University is. And there's a lot of multimillionaire and billionaires live in that area. So they can afford $300 a month, you know?
Is that what they're doing? They're paying them $300.
Oh yeah, to whoever is an ancestor from that time and proves that they lived in Evanston a whole 9 yards. I mean, it's kind of like Biden's student loan relief. It's evaporating like a fart in the wind. It just, you know, they virtue sig, oh, look at how great I am, and then when you go and try and actually get it, it's gone. So
I'm surprised there's not at least somebody there who says this is unconstitutional and starts challenging it on up.
Well, I mean, it's a city or municipality thing, which they can do. You know, we've talked about before that the highest authority is your county sheriff. No one else. If the county sheriff doesn't want the FBI in your county, no, they can't go in there.
They can tell them to piss up a rope.
So are they calling this a fee, not a tax?
The only agency
the
they
city
can't push
voted on
out
it.
is the IRS.
Right. That's the only
Which is
one.
the reason why they're dumping so much money into the IRS and hiring so many agents, because they could essentially have them act as a national police force, which is disgusting.
Yeah, that's the whole point. And that's why all of those 87,000 positions were armed positions that you had to have. So,
yeah.
Right.
But
So
yeah, the IRS is pretty bad. That's why
explain this a little
Obamacare
bit,
was
though.
going through the IRS system.
Is this an amendment to their like city charter then, or
They created it's like voting for anything in a city.
Right.
So a part of we're going to build new infrastructure, whatever. They put it out to a vote, and the city itself voted for it. The people of the city. This wasn't the city council doing this
to collect taxes or fees
right.
and then transfer them to.
Yeah, it was. It
So
was put
who's
to a
paying
vote
the
of the
300?
city
The actual
population.
citizens, or is that the actual city?
This actual citizens through their taxes, but the actual citizens voted on it.
Wow.
So this wasn't like the city council says we're going to do this and yada yada yada. They actually put it on the ballot and the city voted for it. The city of people and stuff.
So
like that.
everybody in the city has to pay, or if you prove that
it's
you
part of the
are
taxes.
owed reparations, you get out of that tax as well.
Sales tax and all that stuff, it comes from there.
Okay.
And they go in there. Like I say, it's a very affluent city, so that
I had
tax
heard
base
of
is
it.
quite
I
high.
just hadn't heard exactly how it works, and since you seem to know, I thought I'd ask.
Yeah, I kind of had to know about it. But
This is interesting, and I think Nick is onto something here. He said, Chef Nick Nero for $4.99. Cashless bill is a scam. They can keep you in if you're not on their side. May 2020, they kept me in for an anti-lockdown meme for 2 weeks. Let out felons. Wow, dude,
yeah.
that is insane. You were basically
they got to clear the jails with actual criminals, so that way they can put in political dissidents. So
that's crazy, dude. You were actually jailed for a fucking meme.
yep,
I'd like to hear more about that one.
Yeah, same here, man.
they've done it a few times. Well, look what they did to Count Dankula.
Well, I mean, that's not the
not
US,
here, though.
That's not here. I mean, yeah, you're right, dude. I mean, but you know, Scotland has
They've done it here a couple of times. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, they literally had people in England with the cops showing up at their door saying you posted something mean on Twitter.
We actually did that on a Monday night.
Yeah,
we covered that
we
story.
covered that, the fact that they stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy was like a war hero or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was the one pro-life advocate that they had arrested for no good reason and put in without bail that was released here recently. So that was a story we were looking at doing last week, I think. They're just trying to keep these people down past the election. That's why they want to have an election season, so they can shut everything down for that. And look at everything that's coming out from Twitter. Did you all see the hashtag Stay Woke closet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, from there.
And Elon at the same time and talks, you know, if you've heard the same thing, let me know. But he's planning on releasing all of the suppression that went around the Biden laptop.
Yeah, he's planning on that. There's Elon makes an interesting announcement about hate speech on Twitter. There's a couple of things I was looking at, maybe we talk about tonight. And there was one tweet about somebody saying that he colluded with FTX's Sam Bankman-Fried because they said, it's like he just tore these people apart. because he's got all the receipts, and
Right.
They have to be terrified.
I'm not real happy with his stance on keeping Alex Jones off the platform. However, I'm understand it from a business standpoint.
Oh, on a personal standpoint.
Alex got massacred and railroaded. His First Amendment rights, his Second Amendment rights, Fourth Amendment rights, 15th Amendment, all of them gone. And the U.S. legal system has shown just how corrupt it is on how the way it talked and worked with Alex Jones. Whatever you think, Alex Jones had the right to say what he said. And it hurt no one.
So, but Alex did not break any laws. I mean, that was all civil.
He criticized a journalist.
But
he criticized a journalist.
Right, but Elon said that he was going to be giving back everybody their accounts if they did not break any laws.
And
so
or
do
did
we
not
think
egregiously spam?
Okay.
So those two things.
I mean, is
but
that
what he
when
said
they're
about
just
Alex Jones is somebody said Alex Jones want him back on. He said no, and the reason he said this when he held it. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
But then tonight, I think it was earlier today, he announced that he was going to have everybody back by next week. Anybody who didn't break a law or spam. What does Alex Jones fall under there? So, I mean, we'll see what Elon really means, I guess, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I don't think Alex Jones falls under either of those exceptions. So, is he giving himself an out to let Alex Jones back on, even though he doesn't want to, or because it was another vote thing? He basically said, "Should we do this?" Everybody said yes.
Everyone said yes.
So that gets him off the hook for letting Alex Jones back on if he had those two exceptions in there. And Alex Jones doesn't meet those exceptions because he did not break a law.
Well, it definitely screws them in their democracy narrative. You know, they say, "Oh, democracy, democracy." He says, "Okay, then I'll do this as a democracy." And he puts this stuff out,
and everyone shits their pants.
And everyone shits. I can't believe you can't do it this way. And is it him playing 5D chess? I mean, because I can see him playing it as maybe I think this is where you're going, Brahma. Is he brings Alex Jones on and says, "I find what he said morally reprehensible. However, he has a right to say it, and I have a right to ignore him."
I think what he's doing,
Grace on Twitter has
voted for it.
Mute and block.
I think what he's doing, specifically with the Trump thing, and then with this, is that when advertisers start complaining about, "Oh, I can't believe you brought Trump back. We're pulling our advertising." He's like, "Why would you do that? The majority of the people here on the platform want him back."
Yeah, that's a good
right.
I think
These
that
are the
is what
people seeing your advertising.
He's fortifying his decisions, right? I mean, I think Elon has already made the decision to do these things, and he's using this as a way of fortifying his decision when it comes to the advertisers.
Yeah,
well, I think
I think what it really comes down to, I think someone just said it in the chat too, is that they knows that if he lets Alex Jones back on there, Apple, Google, all these major investors, they're gonna pull him from the Apple store, they'll pull him for the Google store because it's like
that's what I said.
But okay, they would at that point then already be accelerating a problem that both Apple and Google have, not just here in the United States, but also in the EU and many other countries, because they are right now from the UK and many other EU locations and globally, both Apple and Google are being accused of duopoly and anti-competitive practices. I would be very, very careful if I were because those are very tightly controlled walled gardens for commerce. They're walking a very thin line indeed, because we just saw, and this is the problem with social media, we just saw what happened to Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster with Live Nation, that acquisition, shit's going to get rolled back. Because people are pissed. You pissed off people that are buying concert tickets. You piss off people that are trying to access social media. The firestorm you launch at that point is fucking serious.
All right, I want to get back to super chats real quick because
we got a few.
Basically, he kind of told a story, and I want to get to that since it's still kind of relevant.
Yeah, indeed.
George, the Giant Slayer for $10 says, "Almost there. Happy Thanksgiving, you beautiful
George."
George, I already sent you the link, so jump on when you can, man.
Oh, you sent it to him? Thanks.
We will end within 5 minutes of you getting here. Guaranteed.
The troll for $10 with his
troll.
normally racist charged super chats. I have to read Mama Susan. Reparations are fine. Just have them funded with tax on malt liquor and menthol cigarettes.
That is
like
not
malt
okay,
liquor.
bro.
You might as well just take the money out of their pockets and give it back to them.
Yeah. You know what? After the third Mickey's Big Mouth, they don't taste so bad.
My wife smokes menthols.
Okay, so
It's funny. I've also known
too.
a lot of white people that smoke menthols.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You really want to know that all that stuff. Go to the South. The white people, smoke menthols, food stamp, the whole 9 yards. So the whole stereotype just blows up on that whole thing, and it just it's just people who are economically disadvantaged.
yeah.
That's it.
Pretty much. Toxic Man Flu for $10. Well, it's been nice, but George is almost here. It's time to end the stream.
Good night,
Me and Tox
everybody.
had the same thought process.
That's right.
Okay, Nick. For 1999, they had the state police come, solitary confinement. Holy shit! For a meme about lockdowns and governor. Dude, what fucking state do you live in?
I would say,
York.
is that related to Michigan? Because that sounds like it may have been a Michigan thing.
Michigan
like
or
it.
New York with Cuomo.
Oh,
Yeah.
or even Hochul. Hochul's not exactly fucking
New
golden,
Jersey,
girl.
they would have done it there.
This
They
is
would've done it in
insane.
Illinois.
Judge said it was First Amendment. Let me out after 2 weeks. I'm a veteran and 15-year volunteer firefighter, never before arrested. That is absolutely insane, Nick.
Nick, you have cause. You have cause.
Thank you,
for civil
thank you
rights
for your
lawsuit.
service.
Yeah.
You really didn't have to super chat it. We wanted to hear the story.
Yeah, we wanted that
so-
story, bro.
But thank you.
No, he's in New Jersey.
Either way.
New
Oh,
Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah, New
New
Jersey.
Jersey?
Fucking
New
A,
Jersey
dude.
is
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
sue the shit out of those MFers.
But you know what?
dude.
New Jersey's a whole lot like Illinois. There's just a little bitty area, and then once you get outside of that, there's like farmland. There's like tons of cranberries and stuff that happens there, and then you get out and you've got the Pocono Mountains and everything that runs into past that. New Jersey's got a lot of beautiful land.
New York and New Jersey is
Yeah.
Quickly finding out that you were actually better with the mob than for
Yes.
the government.
So there's hundreds of thousands of
Exactly.
Snookies and then farmland.
Yeah,
No, well, it's the Garden State. I forgot.
Yep.
it is. It's nice in there. But
That
New York,
70s rock
almost
fan.
all of the. I'm sorry. Who's that guy? 70s rock fan?
He's my old nemesis. Yeah.
Okay.
For 10 Canadian pesos, I thought ending stream was my job. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the
If
joke.
you're a
Okay, the
Kegel-
joke is that he actually shows up. We're thinking about ending the stream, right? Or we're getting close to time, and then George pops in. And we're like, "Hi, George.
Hey, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going." Well, that
go
sucks
30
because I don't
minutes
want to
because
just
you
end
can.
after him showing up, right? I mean,
Nah, yeah. And then when Brian shows up, we definitely.
yeah. When you show up, it's like, dude, yeah, it's time.
And sometimes on
Yeah.
Culture's channel, I just show up after the end.
I get a
Just kidding,
text
Brian.
when Brian shows up from Comix Division. He says, "Oh fuck." That's all it says. And just from there. And Culture goes, "Not this bald bastard again."
Fox, we talked-
But I do
we
want to
talked
say,
about this. We
I
talked-
He
know.
is my co-host on Saturdays now.
so Brian, you are welcome for last night's hockey match, in which
Oh,
the Chicago Blackhawks took a 4-1 lead in Dallas against the Stars, and decided to give you 5 goals in that last period to lose 6-4.
In
You're
10
very
minutes.
much welcome.
Not the last period, in the last 10
10 minutes. Yeah, I was sitting there watching the game, like, oh, yeah, look at this. And I'm like, they collapsed every single time in the third period. I was waiting for it, and they had like 2 goals in 14 seconds. I'm like, yep, here we go.
I'm at the Avs game, and Brian's texting me. He's like, I'm going to turn it over to the Avs because we're screwed. And then he texts me like 5 minutes later. He's like, it's tied 4-4. Then he texts me like 2 minutes later. He's like, we won 5-4. It's like, what the?
Oh, 6-4. They won 6-4 because
6-4.
they
Because
got
they got an empty netter. I'm
empty
assuming.
netter at the
they
end.
slapped
Yeah.
2 more on you.
So
I was
5
like,
goals.
God.
5 goals in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's been the Blackhawks season. They go
was
into the
insane.
third
by
with
the
a
way-
lead and then lose.
By the way, my hockey picks for gambling, and by the way, I'm not making any advice or suggesting any of these things, but the over-under is always the thing you want to bet, and you want to take the over.
Over.
Oh, especially the
over.
Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Because the Blackhawks will score goals and they will give them up.
Yeah.
It was like people. I was watching the game and it was like people got abducted by aliens. Is really what happened.
Also, I
This
want to
kind of
say because we're on YouTube. This is not financial advice. We're not
No.
encouraging people
Oh,
to bet.
I
Culture
said that
already said
already.
it.
Yeah,
Culture said
I'm not giving you advice on betting. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about betting. I'm just saying that
The only
seems
thing
to
you
me-
should bet on is bull's milk.
That's
Bet
right.
the house.
let me
Bet the
get-
house on Vegas winning the cup. Bet everything you
that's
have in your name on Vegas winning the cup right now.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna get through these two. And we'll get
Yeah.
back to the Sam Bankman-Fried stuff. King leak of Rock Hard Comics for $10.
Yeah.
Here's some more money, just so all you can see. This beautiful mug is very nice,
Yeah.
and to shield my book, the Neo
Neo
Revenant
Revenant.
on IGG.
And, yeah, Indiegogo.
Coming July 4th, 2023. Hell hath no fury like a mother's rage.
That sounds awesome.
Keep us informed on that.
dude,
Dude,
I gotta-
send us a link, man.
Yeah, send us the
just-
link to it, bro.
If you can, just DM me the link
Yeah,
on, not
or-
DM, but or
yeah,
at me on Twitter with the
yeah,
link, because you can't
or-
do the link here.
Yeah,
And
no,
we'll post it. Post
yeah.
it for you.
Yeah.
That's
Whatever
cool, man.
you do not include the producer of the show in any of that communication.
Yeah, he'll totally ignore
No,
it.
he screws it up.
Not
Yeah,
only will they ignore
actually,
it,
yeah, make sure Toxic Man Flu is added as well.
and he will actively make fun of you.
Yes.
That's right.
Mr. Grant Gregory for $2 Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hail.
Thank you,
Dude,
Grant.
Grant's the best, dude. Dude, he's the reason I'm doing stupid amounts of content now. So we'll see how that
And
works out.
over on the honesty side,
That's
Toxic
super
Man
normal.
Flu for $5 says Comix Division has heavenly sticky buns.
He does. He does. So
Thanks.
you may want to do beeswax candles, but that and the earwax candles, I think those would be two great sellers.
I don't know that I'd
Well,
be
you know,
advertising.
there's some health things with the whole earwax candles.
Oh, that's right. You can't really do that.
What's happening now?
This is what's happening. So let me go and share this. This is about SBF, our favorite topic. Sam Bankman-Fried.
What is that on the right? Oh my God!
Oh wow.
Oh, that's Race Hustler Joy Reid.
Joy Reid. Her hair looks awful.
Oh yeah. She doubled down on how can I make myself more ugly?
Apparently, she stole a picnic tablecloth for a shirt.
Nah.
She looks like an extra in The Fifth Element.
Oh, she does.
Jake.
Oh, she does. That is a
Not
great
wrong.
call.
Yeah.
Check
Great
out this
call.
picnic basket. Hey,
Hey, Culture Casino. Check out this big basket.
Oh, we could do a video of you too. I know who would be Boo Boo.
Okay, so this is the tweet here. I allege that you're, or not allege, but I assume what you're
Allege?
talking about. I said assume. Sorry, I said the wrong
Right,
word.
right. So what happened is somebody, this Ben Smith person, tweeted this out, the story of just saying that Bankman-Fried owns part of Twitter.
Is this another New York Times douchebag here?
Well, I remember that
museum?
he was looking at investing or being one of the partners to buy Twitter, and I thought Elon told him to pound sand.
Well, watch this.
Well, this goes through, but he was given the same choice as everybody else, and to be in it or not, and he decided not to do it. So he has nothing to do with Twitter,
right?
At all, and he was just a possible outside investor with a bunch of other people they talked to in those circles.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so new. Here's the text message from Elon Musk telling Sam Bankman-Fried he's welcome to roll his public shares into Musk's Twitter, as Liz reported, and has a link. Oh, is George here? He just dropped out.
maybe he thought we ended.
I don't know.
George.
Well, I assume he'll be
He'll come
back.
back.
He'll be back.
Somebody just keep an eye, or Tox keep an eye.
After these messages, George will be right back.
Okay, so let me. I'm going to click on this and then pop it into shared window so we can actually see the full fucking message.
I got a link. Looking for my link.
Seriously, what the fuck?
Fix it, Elon.
There we go. All right. Yeah, shit's been kind of weird. Okay, hey, really excited about what you'll do with Twitter. Two, unfortunately, also super conservative about PR right now. House hearing. I'll be testifying the next week. That was just announced, plus pending CFTC application. Three, So going to pass on investing more for now, though I do have a bit over 100 million of Twitter that I love to roll in, if possible. Definitely interested in future opportunities, but totally understand if they aren't. And that was that
That was the crypto
SBF? Yeah, SBF
yeah.
that sent that? Okay.
That was Bakeman Fried or whatever his name
Okay.
is. We'll just call him BF. Or
Okay.
Fraud man.
Sorry, who's sending this message? Sorry, Sam Bakeman Fried or Fried, whatever.
So right off the gate,
roll.
So right out the gate, clearly showing that Elon had no idea who this guy even was when he sent this message, and this is their.
There's nothing like saying, "I want to roll $1 million into your company."
100
Who the
million.
fuck are you?
Yeah.
Right.
100 million. I want to roll 100 million.
100 million. Yeah, $100 million. And Elon's got so much money, he goes, "Who
like-
the F are you?"
What?
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so Elon responds, all public holders of Twitter were allowed to roll their stock into Twitter as private company, but he did not do so. Your reporting made it falsely sound like he did, when in fact he owns 0%. There's George. Hey, George, how you doing?
What's going on?
George, he's got a beautiful soul.
So I gotta ask George, does it make you feel uncomfortable when Culture Casino does that to you?
Nah, it doesn't bother me. He gets a kick out of it. I think it's beautiful. It's nice. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving?
Doing good,
Happy
man.
Thanksgiving,
Happy
George.
Thanksgiving to you,
see
sir.
y'all. Thank you. I've been looking forward to getting here. Just family, and then turkey coma for a little while.
Yeah. I hear that, man.
Oh, we had a good turkey.
Yeah.
A few years ago, we discovered this. Genio makes a turkey breast in a bag, and you just put it in the oven with the bag, open it, put stuff in it, and it just cooks from there. And we don't have to do the rest of the whole bird stuff and everything. So we have
I
multiple
fried
people
one.
come.
I
You
fried one.
Oh,
Yeah, I
love
never
them
done
fried.
that. Well, I haven't done it in 20 years. So I just found one. It was
Fried's
really
so
good.
A number of years ago, my wife's dad did a fried turkey, and it was really fucking good.
It is.
This year, it was her cousin that did it, and he cooked it in a Traeger, and it was pretty good, man. Pretty fucking good.
Oh,
The skin on
man.
thing was like perfectly brown.
That's
The
good.
meat was very tender and moist, which is
Yeah, I can't.
there's
think of
nothing
anything
worse
that's
than
more-
dried turkey, by the
Oh,
way.
that's true. But there's nothing better than a full table, a bountiful table, with a turkey with that right color to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Norman Rockwell kind of
Slightly
Americana
dark
thing.
brown, getting ready to turn
Right.
black in a few spots.
Yeah.
What is this that y'all were talking about? I didn't understand about.
Oh,
Elon
okay.
and
So
the
Sam
sauce.
Bakeman Fried is you've heard about the whole FTX thing, right?
Yeah, we went
Okay.
over it. Yeah. With that.
So yeah, he had some shares of Twitter
Mm.
and was looking to. He basically texted Elon that he was looking to roll his shares into owning a part of the company, and he didn't. Excuse me. According to this, he didn't do it.
Thank God.
Yeah. For the last time, how much of you? Hang on. So for the last time, how much of you does SBF own? Stop dodging the question.
By the way, the New York Times is going to have this fraud speak at one of their events, and they haven't canceled it yet, even after everything that's come out.
They
over the
still
last
haven't
few weeks.
canceled that?
Nope.
So this is like Semaphore. I guess semaphore.com is where this article is that he posted to. So there's some other stuff too. Bonchi posted, I guess, on Twitter. And let me open
Yeah,
this.
Bonchi continually is trying to stir the pot with. I don't know if he's trying to split the party or he's trying to keeps pushing this melodramatic, anti-Trump thing. It's like I feel like Red State, which I've always loved, is going back to its neocon roots for the majority. Like how they hated.
I that may be true, but I at least I don't think they're. I think they're no longer aligned with some of the humans that are over at the Lincoln Project. But I guess we can get back to that at another time.
I was
Yeah,
just because you just mentioned it on for Bonchi.
No,
I was
Bonchi wrote the article.
Yeah, I was just listening what y'all were saying. I think if y'all don't mind, I know y'all have gone past it, but I think Elon, I think we have to wait a couple of months because I really think Elon, not to put my eggs in one basket, but I think he wants, at least for Twitter, there's some similar goals that we want. I didn't like what he did to Alex Jones, but at the same time, think about it. He's got the EU. He's got dozens of countries around the world who are constantly like, we're going to shut you off. So I think he has to position everything and at the same time expose all of these people so he can go, see, this is why I'm taking each one of these actions.
Well, and the other thing too, I know a lot of people got mad at his response at the guy that asked about whether he would let Alex Jones back on, and then his response to Viva. But honestly, this is how he responds to the leftists too. So I think it's kind of on point for the way he responds to people. Yeah, he
likes to troll.
Trolling. Yeah,
he does.
He likes to troll and just kind of be an asshole to people. You know,
He does.
I mean, yeah, he can get away with it, I suppose.
Yeah, that's why Ryan Johnson based his whole new movie off of him. Oh, that was a spoiler.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Really, Jacob?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so keep in mind the critics that loved Knives Out because it was a giant shot at Trump. Glass Onion is basically just a giant shot at Elon Musk. So,
Oh, God.
yeah.
Do you think these guys, it's like they have no original ideas left?
Well, I mean, they don't. I mean, this is a constant conversation. I mean, it's the same reason why music hasn't evolved, right? We're going to keep these old fuckers alive forever, these old ideas alive forever, because we don't know how to market shit anymore, because we got rid of all those people that knew how to do this shit. The creativity, all that stuff. Just say, beat a bag of dicks, fuck off, and then we're going to run this shit. Okay, so that's why we get endless amounts of fucking Elton John, which, by the way, it's fucking great, right? Or Bruce Springsteen, or all these other old motherfuckers that would have been culturally irrelevant going back like a decade now, and yet they just continue to grind out the cheese whiz, right? So that's the shit that we're suffering under now, is the lack of innovation and all of that. And it comes down to the fact that it's all owned by giant corporations who don't understand how any of that shit works. They're not creative. The writers aren't creative. They're not even there to write. These are people who just were looking for a fucking job after college, getting their humanities degree in underwater basket weaving or gender ideology studies of craptasticness or whatever it is, and that's what we're suffering under now is so you're 100% right, George, and it's terribly, terribly frustrating for somebody like me who watched grand creativity from the 50s through the late 90s.
Well, we used to have great creativity. I mean, look at what we have left now. I mean, you have things like Yellowstone, which I enjoy Yellowstone, but when you compare it to the golden age, I love Yellowstone, don't get me wrong, but when you compare it to some of the classics of the golden age of cinema, it touches on them, but it's still not there. I mean, it's incredible for what it is now, but there's just so much. And then
but we find ourselves saying that a lot, George. It's great for what we've been getting,
right?
Right, there's nothing I'm going to sit there and say is classic.
That's why I kept qualifying it. It's like, which I shouldn't have, but I love Yellowstone. But I think if this would have been around during the time of like The Sopranos, The Wire, Deadwood, Rome, I wonder how well it would have done. I would have enjoyed it, but I'm just curious.
There've been a lot of spinoffs.
I think it would be up there.
No, 1923 is coming out.
Yeah, it's coming out. But he's doing something with Fox Nation,
which
their
is
online service. What's his name? Dances with Wolves Boy.
Oh,
he's hiking through Yellowstone, going back to some of the same places that they have pictures from when they opened up Yellowstone like 150 years ago, and seeing how it's changed. And he's doing that with Fox Nation as a joint project. So I mean, it's what I like. It doesn't matter. Oh well, they're Fox. We're not going to do anything with that. I mean, he's big enough. He's like, I'm Kevin Costner. I'm going to do what I want. F off, and do that kind of stuff. So I'll support that in an attitude. It's like Terror on the Prairie.
Right.
Was that an all-time great film? No. It was not an all-time great film. It had
some nice moments, but
it had for what they had, tools available to them and all that stuff. Nick Searcy was phenomenal.
Well, he's always.
Yeah. But it had some really good actors. It had some really good action, right? But for what they had to work with, it was knocked out of the park.
I was surprised by Gina Carano. There were 2 scenes. Well, I remember when we reviewed this on Nina's channel. There were 2 scenes where I was like, I did not know she had that ability because I don't like most of her. I like the acting.
I think she's gotten better as an actress.
No, she had this scene in Terror on the Prairie where she was going up to the window. I still remember it. And I think she was grabbing the baby, but her hand trembled when she was getting the gun. I'm like, that's not a director telling her that. You could tell it felt real. Like she sucked me into her character in that moment. I was like, cool. I just thought it was too damn slow. I thought the show.
Yeah, there was a lot of slowness to it. Yeah, but
So I want to
like
get this
Rust.
Rumble rant from Southern Bell for $2. It says Ben Smith is a paid shill for SPF, which if you guys take a look at this, so we saw this right here, but in his bio it says Aaron Chief at Semaphore.
Oh.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah. Miller says Ben returned the money, all of it. Sam Bankman-Fried had also become an investor at at least one for-profit organization. This one, the former crypto billionaire, invested in Semaphore earlier this year. So there we go.
How come his home hasn't been raided by the FBI?
You know exactly why his home has not.
Well, he's got dirt.
I mean, like, you're talking about a guy who kind of came out of nowhere in the last 3 years and was running one of the biggest quote-unquote crypto exchanges like in 2019, and now all of a sudden all the money's gone. But the money when he had it were all just seemingly going to Democrat politicians, and it's kind of weird how all that just happened in the course of a few years.
He donated like $20 million to Republicans too, but the majority of it
but what Republicans were they?
To the Uniparty ones, the Mitch McConnell. All you have to do is look at the Senate Finance.
Well, and again, I mean, for those of you, have you guys explained who Semaphore is?
No, it's something that you use in parallel processing, but I mean, that's something Comix I could probably talk about.
Sure, but actually,
or it's flag waving.
Semaphore is actually a brand new media outlet that was launched with obviously extreme liberal viewpoints, extreme leftist viewpoints, along with the Intercept and several other things that he was funding. The progressive leftist media, the I Hate America media, was being funded by FTX, and mind you, they one of the things that was being decried, ladies and gentlemen, about this guy getting caught up in everything he was caught up in FTX specifically, was that they would not be able to fulfill their philanthropic gifts.
Oh, so like Amber Heard, they pledged this much and it didn't go out.
I'm just saying it didn't.
Did you notice the $43 billion last minute sneak over to Ukraine?
Yeah,
just before they shut all this stuff down a couple of days ago.
Yeah. But is that a sneak over to Ukraine talk so it can sneak back into their pockets?
Oh,
here?
yeah,
well, that's what they've been doing. That's been doing it for. And we're on YouTube. I don't know how much of this stuff that we can get away with before Comic gets shut down, but it's fairly obvious that Ukraine's been used as a tool by the rich and powerful of the world at this point.
Hang on real quick, Jacob. Can you dial down your audio a bit? Because maybe Human is saying you're blowing his ears out.
Oh.
Wow, my audio seems to be.
I think he's blowing his ears out with his hot.
I don't know, man. It doesn't sound like it's blowing things out here, but
no, it's probably you know what it's it's the sunglasses, man.
The thing is, StreamYards is great, but the problem is that this is what I basically told him, is that because we were all using different gear and we're not running through the same gear, we have to kind of like tell people to turn their volume up or down. So it's basically kind of out of my control. If we're all in the same room,
only indicator that we have.
Yeah.
So you see that little thing that goes around the circle. If we do that, that's all the indicator we have of our level.
Yep.
As they go in, and it just.
And then when you put those glasses on, you're in the danger zone.
Yeah. No, but that's
okay. Well, good night, Brahma. That was great. Wow.
What, you don't watch Archer?
Yes, I do watch Archer, but the joke was very.
That's right. The troll.
I didn't use it.
Just trying to keep the black man's volume down. No, actually, no. But I understand it because we have no idea, because they use auto leveling algorithms that rely on the fact that somebody's constantly speaking. So if people take a break from talking,
that's why when George gets real quiet, And he goes away and comes back, and then you just hear him
Yeah.
breathing. It's like we're like, hey George, say something to lovely
Oh,
Michael.
I still
Now,
am
those
trying to
of us
fix that. I don't know why it does that.
It's not you. It's
StreamYard.
It's StreamYard. Yeah, that and it's they can't handle your handsomeness and your Greekness. And
I thought about buying
OBS.
this
What
one
about
thing, but it's
OBS?
like $800, and it would run off my computer, and we could
Which?
stream that way. But I don't know if
OBS is pretty good, but
yeah.
Comix would have to run all that off of his machine and kind of mix that in there.
Yeah, we can do
OBS can be
It's worth
very
Well,
CPU intensive.
Well, OBS is one thing, but the other one I was talking about, the $800 software, that is like you guys have like a client you guys connect to, and we basically broadcast using that. And I might have to get I'd have to get another machine rather than just probably using my desktop.
Yeah, actually, in the Uber elites, they have multiple machines they stream through, like literally. So yeah, and we're not those guys.
We derail so easily.
We really do.
Sorry, I apologize.
It wasn't you. It's all of us.
Does anybody know where SBF is today?
The Bahamas, I think.
Yeah, he's still in that multi.
No, they kicked him out of there.
Money.
Oh, did they?
Well,
Really?
he still has like $20 million worth of property in the Bahamas right now, or something like
Yeah.
that.
I
The
thought they
Bahamas, the
detained
Bahamian
him.
government forced him to liquidate funds.
So they
Yeah,
could
let
pay
him
them,
out
they
of the
could pay him
country.
off. They could pay them
So
off.
he could pay. Yeah, they paid him off. I mean, how you kind of
mean-
know this is a big scam all the way off is that the Bahamian government, which is not really corrupt,
Not anymore.
basically extorted money from him to let him out of the country, or else they were going to turn him over to the U.S.
They should fucking just turn him over to the U.S.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think Elon is going to try and buy YouTube?
No, I think he's going to turn
No.
Twitter into.
I
YouTube.
mean-
He's going to make this
No,
a
he's
spot
gonna
with
he's gonna-
everything.
Yeah, you're right. No, I'm with Brahm. I think
gonna-
he's going to turn
Twitter.
Twitter into YouTube.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm about to say Google's a completely different animal. Than
Yeah, he can't
Twitter.
buy Google.
Yeah,
They're
he
not-
can't afford to buy
He
YouTube or Google.
Yeah,
for that
yeah.
matter.
He'd have to sell everything and then borrow a shitload. I mean, there's
Yeah.
no way he doesn't have that kind of.
Yeah, I think, and TZ Burton makes a good point in the chat, and it's something I covered in one of the videos I did, or maybe the 6 month. I don't know. I do so many freaking videos now, but they've recovered.
Thank you. I've been able to get more sleep because of it. Thank you.
They recovered $750 million of the FTX bologna sausage. That's not even a drop in the bucket. We're talking about billions.
Okay, Southern Bell is saying
I
that he's
mean,
still in the Bahamas, guys.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
don't
thought he
think
was
they
gone from there.
extradite.
Yeah.
No. Not
Well,
extra. I
didn't-
thought he had to leave. All right, so maybe I'm wrong.
She's
I
the one
thought-
who's been keeping tabs on this the most.
Yeah, she has been. So she
Yeah,
would
she
know.
has.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe there was a threat and it didn't happen.
Apparently, he was filmed running. So
Oh, running. That would
Oh,
be
wait,
Like his
jogging?
boobs come up and hit him in the face.
Hey,
Probably.
so did anybody see that sex tape that was out there from him and that weird looking?
No, nobody wanted to see that
No,
beaver.
nobody wants to see
No.
that. No.
I haven't, but I kind of wanted just out of morbid curiosity.
I just
You're
want to be able
sick.
to say,
You're
What
sick.
the hell are y'all
Confirm that was
talking
a
about?
Oh, speaking of sick, culture, you
SBF
chugged water
and
at the beginning of the stream.
Oh
Hey,
no, that's
that's how you know it.
babbling
That's
brook.
how you know it's true love. In all honesty, because
I just wanted you to know. I've got waterfall signs too. It sounds too, but this is just you culture. Imagine your hands in the water, and just as
You're
that,
gonna make a lot of people go to the bathroom, Tom.
20 ounces of that goes down.
Sorry, everybody, I gotta go.
hey, Tox.
Okay, Darius
This is a-
Munchausen for
This is another full bottle of water.
chug it. Chug
Chug,
it.
chug,
bitch.
chug,
Chug it.
chug.
All right. Darius Munchausen for $2. Philanthropists are rich people buying into the New World Order.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that FTX was basically used as a middleman for some kind of money laundering scheme that they've been using for the last couple of years. Then, obviously, something went bad in between transactions because now they're demanding money that's no longer there. So,
Oh yeah.
So I just want to let you guys know later on, this is going to turn into the culture. God damn it, I can't fucking
Culture
say words.
Catino.
Culture Catino. It's going to turn into the Culture Casino P stream.
yeah, Culture is literally going to be peeing until like 5 o'clock this morning, by the way.
Stop talks. It's too early to break the seal.
Indeed.
Are you going for a record or something, Culture?
No,
No,
we were like you can't
We
drink
dared
like
him to train.
Yeah, we're making jokes about drinking too much and having to pee all night. And he basically showed the water. I was like, "Fucking down it, dude."
Yeah.
Because we're talking about the whole thing. Like whenever we get done streaming, some of us just run off to the bathroom and pee for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
And so he's like, "Well, you should have that checked out." It's like, dude, when you've been holding, for the entire time after drinking a lot of water, I was like, you fucking drink a full bottle of water, see what happens.
Yeah, what did we
Or
do
a couple.
Monday? 4 hours?
Let me find Slithering Peanut. It goes. No, that's not it. Okay.
You know what? We should charge for me brushing my hair. I think you'd get more super chats if it was like $2 for me to brush my hair.
We were if we were broadcasting in San Francisco.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But it's not real, so people know.
Oh,
that.
George, we've got a new bumper for culture. I wanted to show you this. Yeah, it's great.
Oh my God, the cock.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Thanks. It's a Thanksgiving cock.
Oh my God, the corn.
Oh no, we've got a Thanksgiving one.
Oh my God, the cock.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
J.A.F.O.
So TPPT says comics so excited about the FTX porn he can't speak. I wouldn't say I'm excited about it. It's just,
I said
like
that's how you know
curiosity.
That's how you know it's true love, though, because if you're worth allegedly $16 billion, you're not sleeping with someone that ugly. So
Come on. I mean, yeah, that I saw. I was like, what the hell?
So I love how you playing the water sounds took out Brahmabull.
It did. He's like off the run to the bathroom.
Sorry about that.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, what does your shirt say? Culture, the Last Jedi.
Oh
what?
yeah, I got this. This is from Tom at Midnight's Edge on Midnight's Edge After Dark. This is from his store. It's called The Last Jedi is not canon.
yeah,
I like that.
just like every MCU film
Where
after
is
Infinity
Tom?
War is not canon.
Where is Tom?
He's busy. I hope he's sleeping. He had the coof, guys. He wasn't doing.
Oh,
good.
he did. Oh, I'm so sorry.
He did a live stream.
So
He did-
hang on.
Toxic Man flu.
King Link of Rock Hard Comics says, I passed a kidney stone a few years ago. I can't hold it as long as I used to. Yeah, I've had a few kidney stones myself. They're not fun.
Dude, yeah. Okay.
No,
so,
they are not.
Yeah. So with your coffee, like mix in some water, bro. Because
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've passed roughly 5 to 7 kidney stones.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, those are
Yeah,
supposed
I'm
to be
at 4.
painful.
I'm at
Yeah,
4.
Yeah,
well,
like-
they can be.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
been times where it's not as bad, but the ones that are big enough to make you feel like pain in your kidneys, those aren't fun.
They said they're supposed to be equivalent to women giving birth. That's what.
Well,
Don-
hey, all I
No,
know.
I've talked with women who have given birth
At
and
once?
had a kidney
No,
stone,
over the
and
years.
They've said that the kidney stone is worse.
Oh,
Yeah, and what's really cool is that sound when you shoot it out. It's like plink off the freaking porcelain. It's like
nobody wants to hear that.
Oh, right.
What's amazing is like the first one I had was the width of a quarter. So something that small
Whoa, dude.
can cause you the amount of pain that you are immobilized for 2 or 3 days.
They should knock you out for that. Just
It was
Well,
already
like I
far
said,
enough along that they couldn't do anything.
Mine, fortunately,
It was
all the
just
ones
pass
I've
it.
passed have been very, very small, and it just was only painful leaving the kidneys. I mean, legit, it feels like someone was stabbing me in my fucking back.
Yeah, it's when it's traveling from your kidney down the whatever the tubes are that come
The
off
urethra?
the kidneys. No, it connects
No,
to the
the urethra is like inside your business.
yes, I know. I wondered which is the most painful. I've never.
The painful part is where it's passing from your kidney to your junk,
Jesus.
because that is like putting, like with mine, the width of a quarter, trying to go through a spaghetti noodle.
Yeah, I mean, it's different when
Next
you have the
topic.
stream of
Yeah,
an
it's like-
18-year-old. I'm just saying, it's just
Next time. Hey, did any? There we go again.
This is I use this to fall asleep too. It's got a cat that's very similar to
No,
it.
you
I'll
use
play
culture
with
to fall asleep through. You use
Yeah,
this to
that's
try to
right.
get us to piss.
it. Oh, sorry.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna drop this in our private chat. So this is the Indiegogo. That
Oh,
he
you
was
got
talking
it?
about.
Oh,
Okay,
I thought
I
you were gonna
didn't
drop the sex tape from the.
Well,
So-
yeah,
just
yeah,
say
drop
it.
the sex
Whoa,
tape.
if you had that,
Okay.
okay. So for those of you out there in the chat, if you've come across that particular thing, it would be interesting to see if it's real. That's
What is-
what
Did you guys watch the politician porn video?
No,
one?
actually, I didn't seek that one out.
The one from New Jersey, New York, whoever
Yeah,
the guy
the
who
guy from
hired
New
the
York.
prostitute.
Yeah.
Like the
I didn't
male
watch that
prostitute?
one, but at least I saw the thumbnail for it, and she was at least attractive. I don't see how you guys could not want to watch that one, but do want to watch this thing get
Dude, I mean,
Well, it's more just because of, I guess, the weirdness behind it,
well, it's like
more so than anything else.
It's like this curiosity thing, right? I mean, like it's like you know, just like a really tall girl, like a 7'9" girl, like that, and then like this, you know, normal average 5'10" dude, be like, how's that work mechanically? I just, you know, it's
Is
that
she
kind
really
of
that tall?
She's
curiosity.
supposed to be super tall.
No. I'm just saying it's a curiosity.
Culture
factor. It's
fantasizes.
like,
Culture's
by-
making what
Culture
we call.
fantasizes about death
Yeah.
by snoo snoo.
Okay.
He does.
Yeah.
What? Death by snooze.
So yeah. So there's
campaign.
new
there's
bomb
analogies and then there's culture analogies.
new
Yep.
bomb Turk is breaking my heart in the chat right now. Yeah.
Why
So-
is he telling you that he's switching back to women and you guys are going to break up?
No. It's that
Okay.
it's that the image was photoshopped. So
I think
Oh,
that's a lot
that one.
quicker than
Yeah,
Culture did
I
it.
thought so
That
too, because
sucks.
I found one that looked exactly the same, except she was like wearing a black dress, and I was like, okay, that's clearly been photoshopped with the black bars.
yeah, it's like honestly, I mean, and this is also true. I think I saw it in the chat. You know, it's like, hey, does she have a set? You know, anyway, it is what. it
Okay, Sassy Southern Belle
That's
over
over.
on the Rumble side with a $2 Rumble rant says, I need to find the Tinkle Throne.
Yeah, we're gonna lose all of everybody watching because you're all gonna go take a piss break at the same time.
Well,
Yeah.
especially
By
after
the way,
hearing,
I
especially after hearing
think
all the
mine was
stories
a
about
lot
you
quicker
guys,
than Culture's was.
especially after
Kidney
hearing all
stones.
those stories about kidney stones. Yeah, now everyone's gonna go drink a gallon of water right now.
Yep. Pretty much. Lisa for $2 says, thanks, Culture.
That's right. Oh wait, this okay for $2 you get 2 brushes. There we go. All right, there you go.
All right.
When are you when are you going to shave it? How much to shave it?
Shave my head.
Yeah. You said $2 for a brush, so
How many?
George,
Okay,
specify which head.
we're making a
Specify
bet
which
right.
head.
We're making a
George-
bet right here, right now. 10,000 subs for Culture's channel, and he will go full mohawk.
No. No. I honestly,
He's going
it-
shirtless for 10K.
I will shave my head at current length because I'm going to donate the hair anyway, so it's a win-win for me. $600,000.
So speaking of
George,
culture,
I'll
he's
do
only
it for
440
$50
subs
right
away
now
from
on this stream.
5K or something like that.
where did that number come from? Just
$600,000.
There it is.
Well,
How much it cost to pay off his bookie with those bad tips on hockey bets.
You know those Canadian bookies, man. They're
To save Culture Casino's legs, donate to.
How did I all of a sudden turn into like DSP? I don't know what just happened right there, but apparently I'm DSP now. Good Lord.
I like these rain sounds. It's very soothing. I have turned them off from the stream, but I'm still listening to them. It's really
But George, I'll shave mine right now for $50.
but you're shaved.
No, it's got a little stubble.
Oh, we want to see. Culture keeps promising he's going to shave, but we still haven't seen him shave.
So,
Fine,
okay, what
George,
you need to
don't
do,
give me the
Brahma, for like
50.
the next year is grow everything out, and then for $50 shave it.
for
Comix
10
Division,
for
have
10
you seen-
grand. For 10 grand,
Have you
I'll do
seen-
the hair and the beard. So
Have you seen
mine's is
Jean-Luc
much cheaper.
Picard comics?
What's that?
Have you seen Jean-Luc Picard?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just that much.
Oh,
I grow it out for a year, and I look like Gurney Halleck from the original Dune.
No,
movie.
dude.
yeah.
No,
Jean-Luc
dude. You
Picard.
look
You
like,
look like Patrick Stewart.
you will look like the recently deceased Gallagher, to be honest with you.
No, because he had
Like
brown
now?
hair. Mine would probably be mostly gray and white. Look at the goatee. I haven't seen if I have white hairs on the top of my I can't get anything on the top of my head. This part
That's
from
interesting.
here to there, nothing.
I love how
Zero.
people are asking, like, Leslie Tarkin's like, can that be FTX crypto dollars?
No, Bitcoin. I'll take
2
Bitcoin.
weeks ago, yeah.
PT says, how about 50 Disney bucks?
No,
What's
Still
worth
Bitcoin.
more now, FTX stock or like the Venezuelan dollar? Like which one is worth more?
Ooh.
Say that again one more
Wait.
time.
The FTX stock or the Venezuelan dollar? Which one is
Venezuelan dollar?
Venezuelan dollar.
Dogecoin.
The Brazilian dollar's about to bite the dust too.
Well, you
Let's
never
see.
know what's going to happen with them. The people are still out there in force.
Yes,
the
eating
people-
rats and
true.
paying for
It's true.
things with sheets of toilet paper.
Yeah,
Oh my
well,
god!
and
Holy shit, dude, that's crazy.
what now?
What you just said about people were paying for stuff with sheets of toilet paper?
Oh, I don't know if it's
that's
true.
what
I'm
happens.
sure
Oh,
that-
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
making a joke. Okay.
Well, it's a joke, but they were saying that last year they were saying in Venezuela the toilet paper was worth more than the actual.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, $1 trillion, whatever they have down there, is about one sheet of toilet paper.
Yeah, it's
Well,
yeah,
the
value
thing
of
about
all.
it is like when the currency gets crazy, something else takes its place, right? Either it's bullets or it could be toilet paper.
Yeah,
Well, it got so bad that
save the
you know,
toilet
they-
paper, use the leaves.
Yeah.
It got so bad that the government started arresting people for making illegal bread because people were like literally eating rats to survive. So it's like they're like you don't deserve bread because you're not the government.
They're hunting rats around the dump,
Okay.
the dumpsters because
I'm-
that's
In Brazil or
So-
Venezuela?
In the last
Venezuela.
month, FTX has gone from $26.47 to $1.24.
Okay. Sorry, Brahma. I didn't hear you because someone talked over you.
Well, that would be me.
Sorry. Yeah.
what I have heard is that there were people actually hunting for rats around the dumpsters for a source of food.
No, I said in
Because it's
Brazil
easy.
or
In Venezuela.
in Venezuela. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Brazil.
That's when talked
I mean-
over because I didn't hear. All right.
Okay,
Cool.
sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, if you were to go
Sorry, I was
to
trying to answer
Venezuela right now with $5 American, they would have no way of recovering that cost.
Look, all I know is this. In light of recent developments in the chat by TPPT, apparently I need to charge $4 for brushing my hair twice.
Yes,
I'm not chilling enough. So I gotta reach out to Ricada. I need to figure out what the scale is for that.
For grifting?
Just
No,
go
yeah.
have dinner with him.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I could have dinner with Ricada. He's tall though. Have you seen how tall that guy is? Holy shit!
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
How much do we have to pay you to go like full Bill Passing in Terminator? Get one of those type of
Culture.
hairdos?
I don't think you're going to get Ricada from Lady Rackets. She's much better looking than you.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, but I got a glorious set of. I have a nice beard.
No, she has.
So I almost got the cut of Culture saying he has a glorious set of tits. That would have been nice.
Nope. Nope.
I would say moobs more so than
Moobs.
tits, but yeah.
Oh, this solved a lot of problems for me. Hang on.
We are
thank
all
you,
over the
Parrothead.
damn place tonight.
Wait, me or us? It wasn't me.
All of us. We're all over the place.
We're
tonight.
having a good time. It's freaking. What
We
do you call
are.
this?
It's a holiday.
That's right. It's Holland.
a
Day.
You
holiday
should see some
stream.
of the severe memes we've gotten.
Oh, dude, that Parrothead
probably
just
should.
dropped this.
Dude,
lovely
yeah,
on
dude.
me.
It's just, dude. Some of these memes I was scrolling through were fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, and I've got one that's not a meme, but we got a show from our good friend Adam Krigler.
But I just dropped a beautiful one from Parrothead in our. There it is. Hello.
Oh man.
Oh,
That's fucking
That is an
hilarious.
That's
unfortunate
bad.
looking woman who also looks 12.
These
by the
are
way, which
my
doesn't
friends.
help.
This is the shit that ends up in my DMs. I'm like, what the fudge is this stuff?
yeah.
She's like in her
Parrothead
30s
sends
or
a lot
something
of
like
that
that.
stuff to my
Yeah.
DMs too.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, she doesn't look as old as
She has that like
Yeah.
born like 6 months premature type look to her.
Yeah.
No, she's de-aging like whatever that
What they
movie
did to
was with
Benjamin
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
God.
She's de-aging.
Hey, so Parrothead, are you happy everybody had to see that? Good Lord.
She originally started looking like Linda Hunt.
Looks like her mom was on like a menthols and like malt liquor diet when she was pregnant.
Well, interestingly enough, right? Because her company was essentially a companion company to his, and he funneled shitloads of money to her. Holy
How
cow!
much?
Yeah, it's like the WNBA.
How much?
Oh,
The NBA and the
Smack.
WNBA. We'll keep you afloat.
hmm
Yes. Just don't
rough.
take your marijuana to Russia.
No, wait.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you end up in a work camp where you're tortured. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see some of these memes. We'll do the memes early tonight.
Get thee to a memery.
You know,
Now-
I get chills for the Star Spangled Banner.
Well,
but I
hold on,
also get
before we
chills for
go,
that.
before we go any further, we do have to warn the audience that some of these memes may be illegal in the state of New Jersey. So, you might wanna-
gosh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. That's
Oh,
one I
hey,
did.
for those of you that are members of what's that thing called? Oh, the Legion of Memers that I've been supporting since the beginning. I still don't see myself in that intro. Very upset right now.
That's
You're
why
right.
it's a
It's
successful
on
intro.
purpose, Culture.
Newsland, A Nightmare on Dick Street. So there you go. I like that one.
I wonder what
You know
the
what?
Darian
He's got a
collection.
weasel.
I have to tell you, this Dexterian collection is amazing.
Yeah,
I'm loving
it's
He
awesome.
doesn't wake up. He won't
I
wake
just
up.
watched-
That's not a weasel. That's you.
I just watched Freddy versus Jason before.
No,
it came
no,
on
right.
stream today. By the way,
The one
Oh,
with the
the
blade
long
knives, not
flowing
me,
hair.
obviously, but the thing up there.
Okay.
By the way,
that's cool.
Newslad's awesome. Met Newslad. Newslad's cool. So
Nice.
This is one of my favorites.
That was fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah.
Oh, Dick's brown. That's because he's been having sex with the cows. Dick's is brown.
That one I found the most disturbing.
That really
I,
what's with the dog?
I'm really uncomfortable with this one.
All I know is Chink Uger would be all for this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Whatever is about to happen to the turkey and the dog, Chink would be for it.
Yeah,
He's
for sure.
all over it. All over it. Here's lovely Sherry. And as we said, Sherry does one or two, but really cuts to the bone. This was massively great. I like you got mad in the back.
Why does it look like I'm trying to talk with like a you're there,
No,
County
I
probably
think
have
you're
a
choking
smoker
on a
thing.
bone or something like that.
Oh.
I'm in a wheelchair. But so when I was looking at this, Sherry has got people sitting. We can't get it up. So the Dick's division that cannot get it up, that's the ones that are sitting down. And then the rest. So she's putting
Well, I
a
think-
subtle dick joke in there.
I think
thought
the
it was
problem
pretty
is the kidney stones. That's probably the.
good. It probably is. He's
I
trying to.
kind of like how George looks kind of young there compared to some of the rest of us.
Yeah, you know,
But his
George-
tits are touching his knees under the table.
it's true. Well, those are grapefruits and socks, bro. That's like I
Yep.
don't know.
Comics could have been in Golden Girls with that jean jacket.
Yeah, well, that's a Canadian tuxedo. So, is there like a Canadian equivalent to that?
Oh, I'm sure
could be.
Blanche did that at some point.
I'm just saying.
There's probably 4 ounces of Canadian bacon underneath that right there too.
Is that similar to a Mexican necktie or?
Havana. Yeah, we should do that. I'm going to show this one because I am particularly proud of that. You all knew it
yeah.
was coming.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
It's
Well, you-
scary how much the head fits that size
Oh!
of body.
Yeah, it did. It fit. I didn't have to make any changes. This I thought was really good.
Wow.
Yeah. So Culture Casino's Top Hung Maverick.
Wow.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
good.
Digital Remnant rolled this out hard. This is a great one. In fact, I want this. This is going to be a poster in my man cave. So
Okay,
I like
so
the lore that he
TPPT
added.
is asking Dick's Division, is that a running joke? Tox,
Yes.
would you like to explain?
Yeah, I was going to type it out, but it's easier to say it.
So so I came up with that. I thought it was funny, and we had like generals and people and members of the Dick's Division, because Comix Division, Dick's Division, he's a dick, so it kind of works out. So yeah, it's been a running joke for a very long time.
Hey, hang on, Jason, normalize your mic.
Normalize my mic.
Yeah, because
Get
there's
your
like a
TV
lot
or
of
something.
noise from the background.
There.
I mean,
Well, now he muted.
all right, hang on. Let me.
Yeah, I muted him.
Okay. So
before we
originally,
leave this meme, go ahead.
originally I called my community the Pixel Nation based off of something Dan Slott said, and then Tox came up with Dick's Division and fucking derailed that shit.
Which was so much better. I mean,
I was so over
honestly,
the
that's
Pixel
what we
Nation.
are.
And now look how dirty we've gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this any better?
We're dirty dicks. We're not clean
Yes,
dicks.
you're better, Jason.
Well, at one point, you probably had 35 people on Twitter who were like, Toxic Man Flip Dick's Division, Bruce Lombardo at Dick's Division.
Oh no,
It
it's
was great.
There's a lot of people that still have that in there.
They still have it. They still wear it proudly. I love that.
Yeah. I honestly don't have an issue with it, but
yeah, I love it.
And
because it goes back why I always say you can't pick. You don't get to choose your legacy.
Well, you don't get to choose your nickname or
That too.
And stuff there.
and
But
we
I
should
mean,
also
we do have
mention
merch.
that the female members are the Vag Guard.
Yep.
Oh yeah. We there's lore here. Speaking of lore, Jason looks like he's had a rough night. Holy cow.
No, I'm in a completely different place tonight. I am not in my bat cave. I'm on a laptop. I got a single camera. I'm off in a little corner. I'm down in Texas. So
Nice.
My grandma's
Nice.
house.
yeah.
He's
No,
fucking
I'm
grandma's.
at my kid's grandma's house. So,
Oh wow.
yeah, so got to come down and see my parents and my sister, and she just left. So
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you.
and to you, all of you. Yeah, it's good. Hopefully everybody
Thanks.
had all your tryptophan fix, and
Yeah. It was pretty good, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man.
yeah, you too.
All right. So before we go off of this, I do want to say that Digital Remnant has gotten into the deep lore of this one. If you look up at the very top, this is from the studio that brought you Simple Comics and The Walking Head Season 12 right there.
Which
so
was good, by the way.
yeah, that was it took I had to do a second take to do that.
God, I love that. one so
This
much.
is probably my favorite right there. Gay Dicks from
Yeah.
Outer
Oh yeah.
Space. I thought that was good.
That's so funny.
It's like the Brothers Gibb decided to be in a film
is.
with what was the name of the Starro with Starro, right? And I'm like,
Starro, is that what that was?
yeah. like,
God, that
Suicide
joke was
Squad?
so fucking funny last night.
mm,
Yeah.
you guys are everything to us. You don't even know. This is so
It's
good.
And this one. is awesome.
Oh man, I look
A
fucking
Dixter
pleased.
piece of modern horror.
Hey, Eric K.
Look at
That
that.
is
He even look at the
fantastic.
hair.
Oh, it's
See,
yeah.
News Lad, he did very well on
He
that
did.
one.
That's a good
that's
one.
Yeah.
nice
That's a
job.
good one.
All work and no play makes culture basically the same guy.
I used to think we were friends.
Oh, we
Then
are.
there's this. We're not going to show that because I had to censor that. But there you go.
Yep.
And that there.
There was an
my,
eggplant
Nick.
sighting. Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
Pull the one up of Nick.
yeah. Core
that's
member
Brock,
nails it.
is
The
that-
Mayflies. Yeah.
That's Nick. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious.
Most laid back pilgrim.
That's funny.
That's Lemmy Winks, the pilgrim. Right?
Yeah.
Let me winks.
Lemmy Winks. Lemmy Winks.
Before he got magically turned into a gerbil.
Gerbil and
Yep.
right.
Yeah,
And
that's
find
a
his way
gerbil
out.
you do not want back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Digital Remnant comes into this one. Yeah. Remember that the fake
Oh, yeah.
autopsy, alien autopsy, and oh yeah, we got you. The fake, yeah.
We got you.
This was one hell of a press conference.
Oh man,
I missed that. How was it?
It was this thing. This thing had like 1,000 moments to clip. If you wanted to eat lunch for like a year, you would clip this into like little like things like John Talks does or like Memeology.
So, yeah,
does.
there was this one guy,
Man.
and he asked if Fauci could talk about the origin of COVID.
Yep.
And then KJP jumped in and said, I'm not going to let you yell. The guy didn't yell. But
No.
she said, I'm not going to let you yell. We're not going to talk about that stuff. And he's like, I didn't yell. And then she kept laying into him. And he kept saying, we just want to know where the origin is. And it just went back and forth and back and forth. And here's Fauci wanting to have his coup de grace moment at the end, where I'm this great. The guy's a murderer. But anyway, he wants to go out. He wants to do this stuff and everything. And it's just KJP just jumps in, shows how stupid she is. and just destroys the entire conference. This guy in the back here, he just was, you could tell, you know, when people go on American Idol and they can't sing and you cringe for them, they were both cringing for her.
Yeah.
You know when
she
your
was up, it
uncle
was
was drunk at
embarrassing.
Thanksgiving? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was her.
But hey, at least their stupidity is diverse. That's all that really matters.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find that. Yeah.
Was it that diverse? Because the person she was yelling at was like
Indian.
It was an invitee that was an Indian, or I think it was Indian, or he was African. I'm not sure.
No,
well,
I couldn't hear the accent well enough, but
no, I believe
it
he's
was
an
a
Indian.
foreign press.
Yeah, he's foreign press. I believe he's an Indian journalist, and he's been in that press room a long time. She knew him by name.
Yeah, he's been asking some very difficult questions that they don't want to answer.
No,
right.
So I'll see if I can find the clips and get those over to you.
At this point, I don't think they even want to answer the easy questions.
No, they're terrified.
No.
Yeah,
this is another one.
Yeah, if it doesn't fall into the framework with a small fucking notebook that she brings to this fucking place every time she goes to the podium, they ain't gonna say shit because she's
at least
terrible.
McEnany knew where to look in the notebook.
Yeah.
She was ready for him. Digital Remnant strikes again. I like this.
Wow. Yeah,
And
I
on
will
crack.
see y'all guys on Monday. Y'all have a great weekend. The kids just got up. Got to get
Oh,
ready.
See ya.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
George, love
Hey,
you.
George, take care, man.
Love y'all.
Dude.
Thank you
Bye,
for
buddy.
having me on.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That sucks. Miss George.
Oh, I did that
Wow.
one. I'm gonna. Turkey Biden pardon has higher approval rating.
That's true.
Ultra Magra Turkey to be retried. So we may not make it through. This was great.
Wow.
Look at the chains. The chains. That's just. And there's Brahma.
I like
didn't
where I'm
realize
at.
Brahma
in
was
this.
native.
I think I've seen this porno. I mean, I think I've seen this.
Oh,
film.
I am like as much as Elizabeth Warren. I mean,
Oh yeah.
This was like set up like the greatest
Day.
rap video
Yeah.
ever.
my great grandmother was full. Well, it was one of them in Oklahoma. Who does the turquoise?
All
Talks-
of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like
It was one of them then. So yeah, I'm as much as Elizabeth Warren or more.
Yeah.
Choctaw,
One thing I know
Cherokee,
about
Seminole,
Oklahoma is the
Osage
Sooners.
Creek,
My
Ottawa, Pushpatawa. I can keep going.
my dad's father, we were thinking that he's part Cherokee, but I don't think we ever confirmed that or not.
Well, and interestingly enough, you may not want to, because based on some insider knowledge about when you drop your genes on somebody to like send you a report back, that might be a bad plan.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. No,
If you have
we
any Native
did
American ones.
we did genealogy stuff way before the whole
There you go.
me 23, all that.
Where
other
you
stuff,
actually
you know.
drew your family
Yeah.
tree instead
Yeah,
of
did the
asking somebody to
research
test your DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we
I
did
mean,
all that.
and ultimately, I mean, you know, otherwise you just end up like Elizabeth Warren. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
So
You
real
know, there
quick, I
actually
want
was
to
a
get
hatchet
some.
buried.
I want to get some Rumble rants and tips out of the way.
Oh, go
real
ahead.
quick.
Ah,
Yeah,
Sassy
yeah,
Son Bell,
give us
this is
your
for you,
tips.
Culture Casino. Says Culture. This is for $5. Says Culture for a brushing and swish and a filling back.
Okay, here we go. Wait,
Filing
what's
back.
the other part?
Filing back?
What's a filing
Connor
back?
B.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Or is it flying back? I can't tell. It's kind of, font's kind of small.
So a brushing and a hair flip.
Mhm.
Okay, and then
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You do what the ladies want.
I do.
That's for sure. Okay, Connor B for $10. Let's see, clean parody of Queen, Bohemian Blasphemy.
Ooh.
Another one kicks the butt. Killer King, Cat Bottom Turd, Motorcycle Race.
Wow.
You're my worst enemy. Don't talks to me. Don't talk to me now. Kill me. And then he has clean Queen parody. This is number 9. Crazy little kitten called Dix.
Crazy little kitten called
10,
Diggs.
Somebody to scream. Now I'm dead.
Fine.
Good 70s rocker boy. Play the Fame, Clash, Seven Ships Afly. We will bro you.
We will.
We are the
bro
legions.
you.
We are the legions.
Man.
You need to just sing the we'll bro you with a lisp.
No fat bottom bowls.
What?
I've taken my dues. Time after time.
Shake it up. Oh,
I've been given roses.
See, I want everyone to know that Comix intentionally cut right there because of the one I was about to show next.
I had no idea that was up next. But I can't get the Raging Rhino for $2 $2.
Hey, Rhino.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys, and have an awesome day, man. Right back at you.
Man, it was an incredible day, Rhino. Love you, man.
Yeah,
just
dude,
call Rhino,
that's
sir.
that's pretty gay.
The Quelf?
It's pretty disturbing.
The Quelf.
Disturbing. Packing fudge for over 30 years, buddy. Hey, I actually am very proud of the rainbow poop. I was able to make it look like you got a wand there. So,
yeah,
I'm offended.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
Anyway,
wow.
Yeah,
wow.
This has music, so I can't play it.
Comics after Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That
bad.
is not right.
We'll show that one after.
Green Lion just said, "As could fap to that about comics."
Yeah, there's one that's kind of like that that's going to drop during FNT tomorrow.
Oh, good.
No, and there may be some more Queen Tifa. Yeah, maybe some more of that. I don't think there's music in this one. No, there's not. So I can show this one.
Yeah, this one's Saul Goodman, right?
Yeah,
God, I
so
love
this one's good.
This commercial is so good, like in real time on Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah, so I will turn that on and do that.
I'd better call Saul. Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent. And that's why I fight for you, Albuquerque. Better call Saul.
So good. So
Did you
good.
know you had rights? Wait, what?
What? I have rights.
A lot of people don't understand that.
Holy hell, I didn't see this.
Yeah, xCloud coming through again. I saw this at the Macy Days Parade. It was great. Culture the Bear right there.
Yeah.
This originally was not a shovel, but since this is a PG parade, they had to change it.
Only you can prevent drag queen fires.
Only you. Only you. And then, so Boss Baby right there.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Well, contractually, I have to call him Boss Baby, but that's all right.
God, well done.
I don't know why he wrote that into his contract, but okay, whatever.
I know. There's just certain things there.
Oh,
We haven't seen koalas in the rain and forever.
I know.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have something for you guys when it comes to this.
This is bad.
Koalas in the rain, koalas in the rain, no fucks given. Koalas in the rain, koalas in the rain, no fucks given. Koalas in the.
I do like that they gave him the koala nose, though.
Yeah, and it actually looks like a.
That may
koala
need
did.
to be an update right there.
Oh, good.
That's
Lord.
yeah, that may happen. That may happen. That's good. And this was good. Core member coming through again. So we've I may steal this for a commercial.
Yeah.
Only available in gallon jugs, and it does contain real DNA. So
Please don't sniff. Please do not sniff or huff.
Yeah, indeed. Holy crap.
Hand cranked daily and made with love.
Can we point out the disturbing part that Libs of TikTok is probably going to get a hold of this because it's the #1 teacher brand. And
no!
This glue smells like Jameson.
That wouldn't,
I thought it
would
was
not
smell like
surprise
paper
me at
mache.
all. Yeah, paper
Wait a
mache.
minute. Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't it smell like paper mache, or is that just the nutsack area?
Ask
I don't
Chrissy.
know. I don't know. We'll have to ask Chrissy.
You got
Who's
to
gonna be
Chrissy
on
back.
the 8th
Ask her.
December?
Yep, just a few short weeks.
Oh, all right. And then
That's what we got the call
this
from
was
HR.
great.
Eat more dicks. Oh,
Chick-fil-A right there.
Oh,
Brahma looks like he's trying to take a dump. He does, right there.
It does look
Yeah.
constipated. I mean,
Yeah, it
it's
does.
uncomfortable. I don't have more water to drink for all of you, so we're gonna culture at 110.
After the social civil war, I think that's
Probably
good.
true. Who put the core member? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
Yeah, he probably put
Amazing.
that in there and aged you. You got
Your
problems. with your
earlobes are jacked.
I know, dude. Right? See, if I would have pierced them, they would have been a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah. And there's magic poop.
Oh,
And
Bat
look,
bomb
Magic,
in the
Magic Poop had
bathroom.
another one which was fucking hilarious.
oh, I love it. He's got Tom in the hat. I mean, in the,
I'm trying to-
in the
I'm
back.
trying to-
mask.
Yeah, but
I feel like we're about to make wine for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm fairly sure Bat Tom has tits. Like,
does.
not just bat
I mean,
nipples,
he-
but
he-
actual bat tits.
That works. Bat.
At
Tom.
least we
And
got comics.
Not the
face
best
above
ones
it.
either.
Look, Brandon's wearing an apron. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's good.
I'm really enjoying what's
Hang on,
happening.
it sounds like somebody's playing something in the background.
Yeah, I hear a background.
It's-
But
okay,
I'm really enjoying the reflection from Jacob's sunglasses.
Have any of you noticed that
Yeah, I
magic
saw the
poop
penis.
drew in the dick?
Yes, I did. That was the
Nice.
first thing I saw.
Yeah, oh
I
yeah,
got it now.
Drew is
I thought
definitely
we were
there.
supposed to ignore that.
Yeah, no, Drew is
Okay,
there in
sorry.
spirit. Drew is there in spirit. Well, or in something.
That's
I'm
well
starting
done.
to think that Magic Poop, that's his signature? A dick?
Oh, it could be. This is disturbing as hell. That's right. Look, it does. It does. It looks like she took that down from the curtains.
She
It
she
does.
really does.
yeah.
She really does look like Gary Oldman in The Fifth Element. I'm just pulling it out there.
She
right now.
does with that
You're
thing.
right.
And yeah.
You're both right, but I think if you go to the dollar store right now, you can find that tablecloth like for 99 cents.
Probably so.
Yes, but I think he actually made that toxic from scratch. Because
That's
that's not,
crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh, look,
Yeah.
it has the fucking rainbow.
It does. It's rainbowed out.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he did a lot of work on it, but he
That's a
made it
lot.
from scratch. I mean,
That's amazing.
that's
We call
he
it.
made toxic look like a picnic basket.
Nice.
yeah.
We call it the.
a picnic table cover.
Weren't we supposed to be in bed now? Good
Yeah,
lord.
Well,
All right,
You
we're
were.
finishing up.
The rest of us are not.
Like, you gotta make that one bigger, dude.
I
Because you
think-
actually see Culture Casino chugging the fucking water in the background.
I was just about to say, I think we should push this show another hour just to test the levels of Culture's bladder right now.
Oop.
Prostate. He said it was the prostate that's the issue.
I cannot open that up because it's a GIF.
Yeah, it's actually a GIF. He's actually drinking the water. It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
in the
there you're
background.
just drinking the water in the
Yeah.
background. How's that? All right. That's classic right there.
Magic poop.
You see that's dick shine right
Yeah.
there in the jug. That's pretty
Nice.
So, Culture, how's your bladder doing?
I'm good.
You
good.
good?
You
You
good?
ready to drink
Sure.
another
I
bottle?
keep-
Because I'll
I'm
go get
drinking
one.
more. I'm drinking now.
You
No,
drinking now?
get another bottle, and I'll chug away with you.
You want me to drink another bottle
Yeah,
of
I think
water?
that's it. I
We'll
think
see
that's
who
the
can
one there.
win the race.
Well, we're out of stream.
Who cares?
No, we're not out of stream. What?
We're not
Oh,
out of
no.
stream. We don't
We're
even
never
have
out
any.
of stream.
We haven't covered a topic yet. Well, we kind of
Well, we
covered like
Really
we
didn't
did.
have topics planned, to be honest.
Yeah, we covered the crypto sex tape. That was the
We did.
topic.
Are you going to
well,
show
almost.
Parrot Head's other one? Talks?
I need to go find them. That's the ones
Why,
that I had
why,
bookmarked.
why are we having a rainstorm right now?
What?
Because
Oh, I
he's
don't know.
trying to make you piss again.
I'm good.
I'm not doing anything. What do you? I'm not doing anything. I don't know what's up with you guys.
Here, I'll show. I've got a few others that.
I've got the one from core member of Cultures. Oh my god.
TC Burton for $2. Can you just get up and go pee?
pee.
That's the joke, okay? That's the joke.
No, it's like speed. If the bus goes below 55, it just explodes.
Well, the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Round and round.
Boo.
Yep. Have we had topics? I think we had topics.
We no.
I got one from Parrot Head and one from Krigler. And it's not Krigler doing it, but so Dick's Division's charity vibrator races.
Yeah, there's a reason why I didn't show that one. But, yeah.
And Adam Krigler, this is not a meme. I just thought it was hilarious. Buck Angel saying Tampax are not made for buttholes, and Adam Krigler saying not something I ever expected to read ever. And then that 70s show giving us
the bees thing from
the bees, not the bees,
not the bees.
Wicker Man.
Okay, okay, wait. I have my brush in my hand, but we don't have a super chat, so I can't brush my hair.
Okay.
Okay.
So those were the other ones that I think I had pulled up that we didn't.
There's one more.
Okay.
And
Culture, stop drinking out of the cup and get a bottle.
Yeah.
Do you really want me to go get another bottle of water?
Yeah, because I'm gonna race you.
I'll be right back.
Make it so.
I'll be right back.
So
This is gonna be interesting. So what's new, Jason? How you been?
good. It's been kind of a quiet day today. I had some turkey and some mashed potatoes and watched 6 dogs try to all be in the same space all day. It was an interesting day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs are funny. But yeah.
Yeah, my sister's got two pits and they were over here, and one of them is 6 months old, and so she's just nonstop. So yeah. Anyway.
Are we all ready for the water races?
All right.
Are we?
I'm sure you can probably drink faster than me.
Off.
Yeah.
On your marks.
Faster than me, but this is my 3rd one tonight. I wish the boss was awake so I didn't have to go. You don't realize this bottle was like across the entire house. So
okay, I've done 4 bourbons and 1 bottle of water.
Oh, I'm put you to shame. Let's go. Whatever it is.
Set. Runners ready and go. This is what happens when we don't have topics and we don't prepare for a show. We kind of randomly talk about stuff and off they go.
We can always talk about how that Shane Tina actor is a fucking idiot. I mean, there's
yeah, we can. Brahma 1.
I have a brain freeze now.
Oh,
that's your own damn fault.
Yeah, mine.
Who told you to drink ice cold water?
Yeah, no one told you to grab a cold bottle of water.
Oh, mine's cold. It's in the garage where I'm sitting, where it's 18.
Ouch.
Wow. You okay, Coulter? You gonna live?
All right.
Sure.
Do we need to call the school nurse?
You realize that
play the sound effect.
You realize that recently it was speculated that Bruce Lee died because he consumed too much water?
I thought it was drugs.
I hadn't heard that.
No, I haven't heard that either.
Recently. Good Lord.
Are you burping on water?
Well, when you chug like that, sometimes you take in air, but yeah.
Well, yeah, if you're that slow.
Okay, so the next question is, how many ounces was your bottle, douche nugget?
16.9 fluid ounces Kirkland water.
Okay.
I the same thing.
I forgot some of 70s rock fans memes.
God, my head hurts.
Yeah.
No secret cameras.
Face
Buddy
to
poo.
face.
That is messed up.
It is messed up. Then there's this one I forgot from
White Adam.
Yeah.
What got everybody on the koala again? I wonder.
You?
I don't know.
Well, okay, so it happened with Shagsworth's channel
Did it?
the other night.
Okay.
Wait, somebody is looking at the reflection in it's Sarah K looking at the reflection in Jacob's glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doesn't look
And,
good.
Yeah, this is a reaction to the culture
Culture
builds
builds?
a house fire.
Yeah.
Why is he holding a stick of dynamite?
Well,
To
that's
blow up
how
your house.
it's Bugle Daily, buddy. There you go.
Yeah.
We need to eat.
Get me a picture of Spider-Man.
This one has
Yeah, it has
Man,
music. music.
Monkey Jeebus killed it with this one.
Well, yeah, considering it's Joy Division.
I know.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
Glitch in the Matrix.
That's what happens when comics has too much sugar.
Indeed.
Or sushi. The guy really does on sushi.
I really like sushi. Sushi's good.
I do too.
We made it to that
there
sushi
is
burrito
there
place,
is
didn't
no
we?
Christmas tree.
That was
only
Just
balls.
the balls because we like balls. Oh my god.
People are saying it sounds more like fire than rain.
It does sound like fire.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
I've seen sunny days that I thought
But
would
would
never
never
end.
Never ever end.
All right, let me get this out of the way. Lisa for $2, cause don't want culture to have to beg again.
Cause I always thought that I'd see you again.
Eric K
No,
for
I think-
$2.
I think she
see
was wanting
Jacob
you
is
to
watching
brush your
midget
hair.
porn.
Hey, don't knock it until you try it.
And hang on for the ladies. For the ladies, there we go. There you go. Perform. That's right. Okay,
Yes.
ready for the big finish, which is the hair flip.
Get the knots out of the weave.
There you go.
See, now, if there's a big enough super chat, then Culture needs to get out into the hot tub and do the splash
Oh
hair
yeah.
flip.
You can do the herbal essence commercial.
That's right.
For the night.
You know what? When I launch the hair and body line, I might actually do that in the pool.
That's fucking
You know
hilarious.
that weave. You know the weave doubles as his merkin at night.
It does.
Yeah.
There was
I thought about doing a promo that
Does
goes back
Culture have
to the old-
lipstick on tonight? Those are my lips.
No, sorry, Deej. That is the actual color of his nipples too.
You remember that commercial with Heather Locklear and the shampoo was it Jergens? And they'll tell their friends and so on and so on and so on. You remember that one
Yeah.
Yeah.
from way back?
Yes,
Doing
I
something like that,
remember
but
Heather
that actually-
Locklear and Jerkins.
You did a lot of Jerkins to her, huh?
Yeah, we got all of them.
Sorry, Jason.
Speaking
I
of-
interrupted.
Speaking
I
of-
wouldn't let that one go by.
Speaking of hot older ladies, did you guys know that Elizabeth Hurley is 57 years old and still
No.
a smoke show?
No, she is a fucking smoke show, isn't she, Jacob?
Yeah.
Oh, woo!
I don't know, man. I saw some pictures of her like from a couple of years ago, and she looked awful.
See, now I'm looking at.
No,
okay, so they're showing
those
a
are
photo.
fakes.
TZ Burton posted a photo over on Odyssey of me like smoking a cigar, like facing.
Oh yeah, holy shit, yeah, she looks fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
Different conversation.
Oh my god.
So, did you
Why
see?
is the rain still going?
Was it Adam?
Why is there
Klein?
no thunder with the rain? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry.
Hang on, so my camera is standing on a candle.
Nice.
I mean, it's really makeshift.
Here. Sorry.
Whoa, that looks bad.
That's funny.
I think we need to use this and have a bumper for technical.
You need to
difficulties.
use a better picture of me. I hate the one with my glasses.
Oh yeah, we got to get rid of that one. I'll
Yeah.
cover that one.
I think it looks cool. I like your glasses. I know you don't like them, but you look good. What the?
Yeah, I'm looking
fuck
forward to
is
getting
that?
my new glasses. And what the fuck is
What the
that?
fuck is this?
That's probably the greatest
Culture
thing I've
too.
ever seen. Culture just looks like I can't get it up anymore.
Culture
like a
had
snuff
too
film.
much water. He's out.
He's out.
Cut him off. No more water bottles for him.
Riders on the storm.
So this is kind of turned into who's gonna pee first stream.
Riders on the storm.
So you're
I
talking
went
about
to seal like an hour ago when the first
Into
water
this
came
house
out. So.
we're born.
And we said an hour and a half, and we're now at 2 hours.
We're at 2 hours and 13 minutes. Yeah, dude. Initially, I was like, "Fuck, I don't want to live stream.
Yeah, we've had.
And I'm like,
Did I
hey,
get 'em
I
all
feel
right?
great now. It was like a win.
Yeah, I could go another 3 hours.
I can go another 3 hours.
Wow, Shannon.
Not without pissing, but I could go another 3 hours on stream.
Yeah, right.
I'm good.
Wow, Shannon Elizabeth, that's a name I haven't heard in like 15 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's-
Oh, American Pie.
I met her at
13 Ghosts.
Almost City Comic Con, and yeah, she's
Well,
pretty
and
hot.
she is dumb as she's dumb as a bag of rocks or bag of hammers or bag of door. She's not bright.
No, she's not.
No.
Whew.
Careful, you don't want that libel charge, Culture.
No, that's not libelous.
Well, I mean, every meme we just showed is going to get you at least 2 weeks in jail in New Jersey, so we might as well just go all in,
Apparently.
Hey, so who was the chick that was like completely X-rated in Showgirls? What the hell?
Oh,
Elizabeth Berkley
Berkeley.
Yes.
Elizabeth Berkley, yeah.
Dang.
from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was definitely not saved by anybody's bells in that film. Good gravy.
That was also like the movie that killed her career.
Well,
Yeah.
it was the movie that launched 1,000 erections. But yeah.
I feel like everyone
No,
slept
that
on
was
her
Wild
because
Things.
everyone was all gaga about Kelly Kapowski, but we just completely forgot about her.
What, who
And
now?
nobody ever cared about poor Lisa Voorhees.
Nope.
Lisa Turtle.
Yeah.
Are you really? Cox just keeps rolling this clip trying to get me to go pee.
No, I keep changing it.
It's going to be that dude that goes pee first.
I did hear thunder that time.
Yep.
So.
You have to find a sound clip of like pee hitting like the side of a can, like the actual sound of it.
I already
so let's
told
see.
you guys
I'll
I got
type
a
into YouTube
can out here.
urinating man and see what happens. Yeah.
You would search something like that.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, and think of what that's going to do to the
Then you'll watch the
algorithm.
video with only playing the audio.
We did kind of have topics. Kind of.
Almost.
Oh, we could talk about
So, can we talk about?
Shang-Chi.
No.
It's not Shang-Chi, it's Shang-Chi. I think it's funny he insists on it being called Shang-Chi, and it's like, dude, it's not what the creators called them.
Wait, are you talking about like Simuli?
Yeah, yeah.
We can talk about the numbers for Wakanda.
Oh God, that's
They actually, yeah, we can talk about that. They actually went up a little bit. They are outperforming Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness now. Not by a whole lot, but it is definitely doing that.
I sent you a link to something that allows you to.
Yeah, I'll share that in a second. I want to actually show the numbers. So here we are, week 13. They are at 313 million, and if I go and I share the one for Doctor Strange, you will see.
All I can think of is that Missy Elliott video from like way back in the day.
Yeah. So they're in week 13. Doctor Strange is at 306 million. So it's beating it by what, like 7 million at this point. Okay. Now if I share Toxic Man Flu's thing that you sent me, it actually does the full fucking breakdown compared to other movies as well. So this is great. Here we have at the very top Black Panther, outshining all of them. It took me a while to find Wakanda Forever because it's basically blending in here with the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, if you go up, those blue links above that are movies you can drop in there, so you can take out.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
is that Black Panther or Wakanda Forever Black Panther? Because that's two.
This one right here is Black Panther. Just Black
Blue
Panther.
is Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yellow is Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever is right here. So you can see that for the most part, it peaked up a little bit above.
Yeah.
Multiverse
You can drop.
Madness.
If you go down, there's a remove button under the numbers. Just below
No, it's
that.
fine. I actually like the fact that it shows
I liked it there.
all of them.
But
yeah.
you can add any of the others if you want. So if you wanted to add in Captain America Civil War, Jurassic Dominion, or Top Gun Maverick, go up to the top and click on Top Gun Maverick.
And I actually want to add in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yep. Oh, you actually knew what you were doing here. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
And let's add No Way Home. I want to compare it just right now to
them.
to them.
Recent
Yeah, because when
movies.
you were saying like outpacing Doctor Strange 2, it's like, well, Doctor Strange 2 made like 955, so it would have to be doing way better than it's doing.
Well,
now
no, I'm talking about.
because
I'm
of
looking at the week, not the actual where what the full number is once it
Yeah.
leaves theaters, because obviously it's gonna be a while before Wakanda Forever leaves the theater. I'm comparing it week to week as far as like how much money they've been bringing in.
Yeah.
And I want to add to the conversation that this is only domestic.
Yes.
Because globally,
Well, no. The one that I was showing you was the total. That was the gross.
Sure. But I'm saying that the chart you're looking at right here is only domestic.
Oh no, shit. No, that is only domestic.
Yeah.
On the weeks, that's only domestic as well. Okay. So yeah, this chart here, this is only domestics.
Yep.
And if you take a look, Spider-Man killing them all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And here we are, Black Panther.
Yeah.
And yeah, Multiverse Menace.
Yeah.
Not good.
And that's 98 days
Or
in.
Love and Thunder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Adam.
By the way, speaking of Love and Thunder, I kind of made this comment kind of offhand in like an article I did for Bounding like months ago. I think it was the one where Hemsworth was talking about how the movie was something that was written by like a 7-year-old or something like that. And I read that comment and I was like, yeah, I don't think he likes that dude. And like nothing was really made of it. And now you're like hearing like all these statements that he's making like months after the fact, saying that if he wants to come back to Thor, it has to be a different direction, that he's done with like these mad genius directors and stuff like that. I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, he really doesn't like this dude. I think it has a majority to do with the fact that he's been working on the Extraction 2 Netflix sequel with the Russo brothers. And I think he much prefers working with them because he did that with Endgame and Infinity War and his other 2 movies, which was the Extraction Netflix movies. And he's like, yeah, my character was much better represented in those movies than in Ragnarok and Love and Thunder. So
yeah, he's done with Taika Waititi. He's gone after him a couple of times.
Taika is
Good.
a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Taika is good at third-party little weird films.
Well, like his own stuff, like What We Do in the Shadows was a great movie. But when it comes to the
one
Marvel
where
stuff,
he's
it's
Hitler
awful.
was funny.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
I thought it was an okay movie.
See, the reason why
weird take on it.
The reason why I hated Jojo Rabbit was because the actual dramatic portions of that movie is like actually well done, but it's all his dumb like comedic parts that kill the entire tone of the film.
Well, I thought it needed to be a little bit less on the dramatic tone.
Has done better than Top Gun Maverick up until this past week.
What's that?
So I dropped out a couple of those from there. You have to drop out to add more. So I dropped those out to where I could just see Top Gun Maverick and Wakanda Forever. And, you got mine here. Okay.
Yeah,
and
sure,
then, let me see if I can bring it up. So if you can see here, the green line is Wakanda Forever, and the blue line is Top Gun Maverick. So Wakanda Forever was actually beating Top Gun Maverick until day 8. And then Top Gun Maverick keeps going up here, and then Wakanda Forever's.
Yeah, and then people realized they liked it.
Yeah, well, no, it was
all that kind of worked up that way, and then Top Gun Maverick kept going up in the upper trajectory here, and then Black Panther had its ceiling.
Yeah, basically peaked.
How much do you think that was because a lot of us have now gotten so gun shy about remakes and reboots and requels and that kind of thing that we sat there and said, "Oh, another Top Gun movie, they're going to screw it up." And then word of mouth came out and said they didn't screw it up. It's really good. So people come say so after the first week, word of mouth just really.
I mean, word of mouth really helped Top Gun Maverick because it was the sustainability like weeks and really months after the film had already released that kept it making money because people kept saying, the only thing I want to go see right now is Top Gun Maverick. That's the only thing I keep hearing about.
It was an action movie with no wokeness.
What were the movies around Wakanda Forever?
There's it has no competition.
No,
Black Adam, and that was like
Black Adam, which was, as we all know, is a failure.
And I mean, I say not only that, but it's like whenever MCU film comes out, like no one will put anything up against it. So that's another part of the problem.
So and here's
Disney's
Top Gun Maverick. Disney's counter
date.
programming this weekend with Strange World.
Yeah, Strange Worlds is the only thing that came out, and I have no idea how that.
So my point is, there's nothing coming out around Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Okay. However, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness came out on May 6th. Okay. And this was a movie that was making pretty good money. And then you had Top Gun Maverick coming out on May 27th. Yep. So there was competition out for Top Gun Maverick.
Yep.
And there's been nothing out for Wakanda Forever. It's the only thing out there for people to go see. So that's my point, is that once Top Gun Maverick cleared Multiverse of Madness, it took off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it was also something that Jason just talked about. It was a good film. Once word of mouth came out about it, that there was no wokeness in it, that thing went bananas. And again, everybody is gun shy. There's no doubt about it. And we were the American audience was told by like some self-appointed spokespeople that the white audience need not apply. And
well,
you know what?
Okay. So one thing that you got to look at too, and I'll stop sharing this. I'll pull up the numbers for Wakanda. Again, remove. There we go. And
by the way, Strange World only made 800,000 in preview.
In its preview.
Wow. It's a
Captain
bomb.
America: Civil War only made $400 million domestic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, remember that's the early days of the MCU, right? So things are a bit different. So if you take a look here, you have a plus 5% from I don't know what was the 22nd. Is that Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Tuesday and Wednesday they did really good. Like I said, it pushed it over what
313.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness have made at this point. So it's at this point, depending on if they continue to have positives. And again, they have the advantage of Thanksgiving right now, because odds are the reason why these numbers are up is because a lot of people are off.
Yeah.
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 Well, and then you also have to keep in mind, like, this film still has to make like another $200 million before you can even talk about it being profitable.
Yeah, it's not. It's nowhere close. And if you look at,
not yet. Remember, like I think if it trends the same way that it has been with Multiverse of Madness, it's probably going to make anywhere between 700 to 800 million.
And it needs.
If there is no, I want to say if there is no drop, but it may reach what Multiverse of Madness has made, which is
Multiverse of Madness also got knocked down by Maverick. So you go back to the same thing. There's nothing out there, right?
But it has no competition.
That's going to knock down Wakanda Forever.
I don't see Wakanda making more than 750.
What about you, Culture? How much do you think this thing's going to make?
I'm sticking with my prediction. It's going to make 800 million or less. It will not break even. It will be shy. And if you look at it, look at the amount earned per theater, right? And look at where the theater count dropped. The theater count dropped on the 23rd.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
and
but that's kind of on par with what we saw with Multiverse of Madness.
Right, but the theaters are desperate for films right now, and you already pointed it out. So I anticipate this thing not making 800 million, not breaking even, and being film number how many so far this year, Jacob, that have for Disney that have not made the grade?
I mean, pretty much anything that wasn't Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness has been a disappointment for Disney this year.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing to keep in mind too. This one, let's say best case scenario is 800 million. That's still 500 million less than the first Black Panther. And you also have to keep in mind with the rate of inflation over the last few years as well. That's pretty telling that this one's not performing nearly as well as the first one did.
Well, and the thing is,
$1.75 more.
The whole thing with all this is the fact that, much like what we saw with Star Wars, where it should be making more and more money, it's losing money at this point.
Well, okay, so
Wakanda Forever, if they did things right, or I should say, not just Wakanda Forever, but Black Panther 2, if they did it right, should have made more than $1 billion.
And
they did it right
by far. And let me tell you the other reason why, and I pointed this out in the video that I did that was released today. Ticket prices, especially across the board, on average, are 20% higher than they were in 2018 for films. They are literally putting less butts in seats.
But the ticket prices are more. Yeah, it's
right.
it's the same thing what they're doing with the comics. They're basically less people are buying comics, but they basically jacked up the price of comics so much. And this is the thing that the fucking reply guys say. Oh, comics are doing fine. They're pulling in all this money. He's like, yeah, but they're practically charging $10 a fucking comic now.
It's
nobody's fucking buying their shit.
You're dropping your audience by 20%, and the prices have increased by 20%.
Well, here's the other problem with Disney. It's like the average MCU film right now is costing them about $250 million just to produce. That's not even counting marketing or anything like that. They're going to need to slash that amount by a lot because they're not getting the return on these films that they were getting 5 years ago. They're just not. You can't keep spending. You can't keep expecting your break even to be $800 million with these movies if they're not passing $1 billion anymore.
Well, and we're about to get a case study in complete failure of the monetization. Yes. Yeah. Because as described by James Cameron himself, they spent, and I'm not saying he said a specific number. I'm telling you based on what he said and what the percentages were and where it need to finish. This film has a budget of like $700 million.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And keep in mind, the movie itself is like 3 hours and 13 minutes long. So with previews, it's going to be 3.5 hours to watch this. Like, you're not going to be able to put as many screens for a film that's going to be 3.5 hours long.
Well, hang on. There's another thing too, because there's the other argument of, well, the MCU didn't do as well in previous phases. It's like, well, first off, it didn't catch fire in the cultural zeitgeist, yes, right?
No.
I mean, well, a lot. But if you take a look, each movie, with the exception of a few, made more and more money as time went on, and more people got into the series or movie.
They discovered it and continued with it,
right? Because what Endgame was what a $2 billion movie,
something like that.
Yeah. And we all know, and we know this. Audience probably knows this as well. But the thing is, that's the jumping off point. And it's the reason why you saw a huge drop in the MCU movies. And again, also because of the fact that, there was the COOF. Of course, they're going to blame a lot of shit on the COOF, but they can't do that now because we're 2 years out of this thing. And we've seen several billion-dollar movies at this point, but we have not seen a billion-dollar movie after Endgame.
No. Well, other than Top Gun Maverick, but in
no, I'm not talking about
I know
Maverick,
Marvel,
No Way Home, all $1 billion films, but the MCU proper has not broke $1 billion.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah. Well, the only two films this year that have broken is Top Gun and Jurassic World. That's the only two.
I thought No Way Home broke $1 billion.
That was last year though. That's not this year.
Yeah, it doesn't count for this year.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, well, it's this weird thing, and it's not going to get better. I mean, you can't continue to spend money at this rate. First of all, you've worked against yourself because of your political support and everything else. This is the conversation nobody's having in Hollywood. Is you made the audience afraid to go to theaters. Hollywood did, because every single one of these studios,
not just Hollywood. I mean, it was the fucking Blue States that did it too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, every single one of these studios is owned by a megacorp. The megacorps own the news, and the news has made everybody afraid to go to the theaters.
Fair
They're
enough.
their own worst enemy when it comes to this, right? I just don't get it. I'm like, look, doing this might work for your social engineering experiment that you're trying to to foist upon the world, but it's killing you financially. And it's also killing all the investors financially. VC has fallen off a cliff. Elon actually released a chart that talks about how VC has fallen off for tech startups. Like, it used to be like the entry point for tech startups. The VCs would drop like $1 billion on them, like right from the very beginning.
Well, this is very similar to what happened in late 90s, early 2000s with the tech bomb.
We did the tech bubble already, and this is exactly the same thing from the venture capital standpoint. It's all doing this, and it's predictable. I mean, everybody who was paying attention saw it coming. And
much the same way that back then, anytime there was a .com involved, the venture capitalists would drop a lot of money, and now it's like tech startup, same thing. Yeah.
Well, now in the case of Disney, you've got Bob Iger coming back, who spends money like a drunk Democrat.
Yeah.
And he's not going to.
'Cause he is
He's
one.
not going to fix the problem. I mean, we've talked about this a couple of times. We had Cameron on H2O podcast Monday night, and then I talked about it yesterday on Bunker. Bob Iger is the last person that you want to try to fix the problem over at Disney, because he caused the problem.
Yes.
Well, yeah, well, and that we all knew this, right? And for him to come back, this is exactly what I was expecting, right?
But you look at all of the media coverage this week about how Bob Iger is coming back to fix, to get rid of the woke problem. It was like, Chapek didn't start that. Chapek was trying to get him away from that, but the media spin has been huge this week.
Isn't that weird? Because it's coming from the people, Jason, and that's the thing. It's coming from the people that you wouldn't expect would be hoodwinked. Like, right? I mean, like somebody in our sphere who I respect very much, and I think he's brilliant. Benny Johnson leaned into this, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You saw Quartering and many other folks. I'm like, you guys don't even know what you're talking about. You're venturing into the area that all the people that I know.
Revisionist history.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I mean, Iger set this all up. I did it.
Iger set it up
twice today.
And Chapek was the fall guy. That was my first thoughts when he came on the scene. Yeah. And once things got bad enough, we knew they were going to yank Chapek out and replace him with Iger. So none of this is a surprise to me. This is basically happened as I figured it would happen.
Iger comes in on his white horse. He's the hero. He's going to save the day, but he's going to set it up so the stock prices collapse. He's going to sell it to Apple, and he's going to make that ultimate deal.
Not going to happen.
And save the company, because otherwise, what's Disney going to do? They keep losing money. They're going to file bankruptcy.
Or they're going to get bought by Apple.
He saves the company. Yeah, but he saves the company that way because that's how he saved Pixar.
I've seen it three different ways at this point, and I'm going to tell you how all of them are wrong. When it comes to the acquisition of Disney by Apple, it's impossible. Right now, that would be the worst possible acquisition ever made on the planet Earth, and there is no way the DOJ and the FTC would allow it to pass. Now, let me tell you why. It's more than the things that would obviously service those people that are in those political positions. The problem is, being in those political positions, you realize if you create an entity that is that big, you've created your biggest competitor as a government.
Yep.
Government hates competition when it comes to power.
Well, so do corporations technically, which is the reason why they want legislation.
Yeah, and so that's why you're going to see, and this is courtesy of Taylor Swift. I did a video on this today too. Taylor Swift is essentially started something that is the rollback of the merger or the acquisition of Ticketmaster by Live Nation. So you're literally going to see that get torn apart. And there is no way that's going to happen in the future. And you are seeing on a global scale, governments looking at bigger entities like Apple and Google. They're going to remove their opportunity to be a duopoly as far as the App Store goes. But anyway, that's a bigger story. But I'm telling you,
Culture did a video on that earlier this week.
Yeah. There is one point.
Is Culture's bladder. This is from Magic Poop.
There is one point to be made that Apple is certainly looking to spend a whole lot of money right now, because there was rumors that came out in the last day or two that they're looking to buy Manchester United.
Yeah.
Manchester United. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and that's like probably a $6 billion tag just on that alone. So the Apple is looking to throw some money around at the moment.
In their earnings call back in April, Tim Cook did allow for the possibility that they would be willing to do. They'd be open to the idea of doing a big acquisition like that.
Right.
But it would have to be an established intellectual property and something with big names.
Right.
So if you're talking about movie stars and that kind of thing, I mean, it makes sense from a certain standpoint that they would go after Disney.
Okay.
What if Apple buys Fox from Disney?
Can't do it.
I think Apple, and this is something Clownfish was talking about. Some of the speculation is that they might buy Disney, and that's the reason why they're bringing Iger back in, is to basically
can't do it.
Position to sell Disney.
Can't do it.
Because I
don't
mean,
think
look at
they
the,
have the
the
money.
problem. The problem that Disney's at is that their brand right now, like all their major brands, are at all time low. Like the confidence in the Marvel brand, the confidence in the Lucas film brand, the confidence in the Pixar brand, like all of those are shot right now. So it's like they're big money makers on the entertainment side. It's like no one's going to see any of these properties, and it's probably going to get even worse in the next couple of years. It's not going to get any better.
Yeah.
But okay, but despite brand fatigue, whatever you want to call it, I agree with you 100%, Jacob. That's actually occurring. They still can't do it. You're talking about the biggest media company in the world. Prior to the global crisis we were under in 2019, they controlled the box office completely. There really had no close competitor that specific year. If you translate that to current day, they still don't have a competitor. They own the box office. We're looking at it. Do you know what are the two films right now from a major studio that are in the theater for the holiday weekend?
But
I mean,
They're
literally-
both Disney films.
yeah.
Wakanda and
Wakanda and
other
Yeah,
ones.
Black Adam hit streaming. So,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
it might as well not even be there.
That movie was not going to make a lot
But
of
no,
money.
it wasn't. But so again, you have to analyze it from that perspective. And and as much as I want to agree with Jason here, they can't do it. It won't fly. Not here in this.
Yeah, the
this country,
regulators.
But
globally
but here's
let it go either.
here's what kind of worries me, because I understand what you're saying. I even agree with it, but it's like, how much faith do you have that the U.S. government will stop a Disney Apple merger?
They shut
have
down.
to.
They shut down Paramount selling Simon and Schuster.
Hey, and you're gonna watch because the DOJ, not the DOJ, the FTC filed suit today or yesterday to stop Activision Blizzard.
Oh, did they?
So
I hadn't
you're
seen
going to
that
start
yet.
sealing. I said this a couple of months ago in a video, and again, I'm going to keep covering these things. But they're terrified. Again, the government doesn't want competition. Who competes with them? The likes of Bill Gates and these major corporations and stuff like that. So the billionaires, as much as they want to seize power, in fact, Bill Gates specifically said he wanted to have his voice count more, like he was his own government. In the
Fuck
political
that guy.
process.
Seriously,
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
Okay, but I'm not going to go that far. All I'm going to say
Right.
is the government doesn't like that kind of competition.
Right.
So you're going to see more of this shit not only blocked but rolled back. So stuff that's already happened.
That would be
Well,
wonderful.
yeah.
Okay,
I mean, we
what
were
are
talking.
the odds? What are the odds that Disney gets split up like AT&T?
Can't do it. Well, okay, you could do it, but you'd have to. Okay, so in order for Disney to be acquired by Apple, do you know how many pieces you'd have to break off?
A lot.
Probably a lot. Yeah.
They literally. I mean,
it's that graphic where it shows like all the shit that Disney owns.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of fucking
old.
stuff.
That's old at this point because their real estate holdings alone is enormous. Nobody even realizes how big it is. It's massive. They're one of this country's largest real estate owners.
I mean, when you're talking about when you're talking about like the reach that like Alphabet and Apple has, like Alphabet's probably worth $1 trillion, and I think Apple at this point is probably somewhere between $2 to $3 trillion as a company. And then you're talking about them adding even more to their portfolio over the next couple of years.
You just made me think of something real quick. So the whole thing, and this is something I'm surprised that they haven't gone after Apple about. I know it's been sorry, not Apple. I mean Google. I know it's been brought up. Is the whole thing with Google's ad services running ads on YouTube?
Yep.
Because that's like the very thing they went after Microsoft for. They're basically bundling the browser with the fucking operating system.
Well, except that Microsoft also has the same problem with what they do now with Bing and a whole lot of other things, because now Azure is tied to some of these streaming services now. So they literally can direct people from A to B to C to D. This is the problem that we've been dealing with Google, which A to B to C to D. So
the other problem now too is the fact that every operating system has to include a browser, because if you don't have one, it's not like how it used to be where you go to the store and buy the fucking CD and load the browser on your.
Well, that's a big part of the problem,
computer.
because if you own a phone, then like 50-50 chance your phone's either owned by Apple or Google. So
95% of the phone market from a marketplace standpoint, the App Store standpoint. In fact, it's 97 in the UK, but it's 95 here in the US. Those app stores are owned by two companies. It's duopoly. They're so fucked in the investigation that's happening right now. It's insane, you know. And any judge that looks at this, even if they're completely corrupt and on the side of the uniparty, they can't look at that and say this isn't a serious problem. So you're going to see rollbacks on some stuff.
I hope
I'm
they do.
sorry.
I want to get some
know
comments
about
real quick
that.
and super chats.
Yeah.
So Cerulean Peanut says JPEG didn't fix Iger's excesses.
No.
Reimagine tomorrow.
Yes,
Dana Walden.
Carrie
Burke, who wants to gay up kids' content. Yeah,
this is what I said too when Chapek got fired. It's like Chapek was probably trying to play the long game by like not getting rid of the people he should have gotten rid of because of the optics. But as we saw what happened now, it's like when you have the chance to pull the trigger, you should do it immediately because obviously the long game didn't work out for him because now he's gone. And all those
just
people
didn't have the
to get...
balls to do what needed to happen.
Yep.
And
why is Sony or no Warner Brothers? Why is that working out? Because the guy has the balls to do what needs to happen.
Well, he has the power. See, that's no. You're right. You're 100% right, Tox. All right. But he also has the power, which is something that Chapek didn't have. A lot of CEOs don't have the power. It resides above them in the board, where John Malone is the largest stockholder in Warner Brothers Discovery. And he is incredibly influential. He kind of owns the board, and he's empowered Zaslav to redirect what CNN. Yeah, this is even outdated, by the way, by like a lot.
Yeah, but that's a lot of fucking shit.
That's a lot of They own basically all the entertainment stuff.
I mean,
actually, if you think about it, if you think about it, Comcast owns even more than Disney at this point, which is surprising enough. But I think that's a lot to do with the fact they own the providers
talk about
as well.
collusion.
Well, they have
collusion in the cable market.
The distribution.
They never competed against each other, and they colluded. I'll take this piece, you take this, you take this. But I wouldn't count on the monopoly pieces in the courts coming in and doing all that. They watered a lot of that stuff down. Well, you can't uninstall the Edge browser anymore. So Microsoft lost that court case that they couldn't have Internet Explorer as part of the operating system.
Yep. So they made
it's come back to where you can't have a Windows operating system and remove Edge.
Nope.
You can't do it.
It's the same thing. They did it again.
Right. But what has happened between when Microsoft got that decision against them and now is Clinton happened and Obama happened, and they've watered down monopoly laws, and pretty much you're not going to see any of this stuff happen. From a standpoint, so you're not going to see any.
Hang on, I want to cut you off because I want to get through this real quick. TZ Burton for $5. At least the DOJ is looking into Ticketmaster, not FTX.
It took a bunch of women not getting Taylor Swift tickets for that investigation.
That's fucking hilarious.
Wait, and it took 13 years. 13 years.
So Southern Belle brings up Disenchanted. Now
that's brand new Disney Plus bullshit.
I know it's brand new Disney Plus. I know it's a sequel to the Enchanted movie. My guess is that it's basically a deconstruction of Enchanted, where their marriage is falling apart and they get divorced. I don't know if I'm spot on this or not, but that was kind of my guess just based off the title.
As a matter of fact, Variety just put out that Strange World is probably going to do less than $24 million in its opening weekend, and keep in mind the production budget was $180. So that's just production.
Pragmaticon 712 for $10 says, NSA employee here. Met you in Dallas. How's it going? I think we should talk soon. You guys are spot on.
He looks
on which point about the
monopoly stuff or a bigger boat thing.
If we don't see Comix Division here for a couple of months, I think we know what happened.
Yeah,
he's not being taken away. He's just working at the glory hole
with his bees.
The government glory hole.
Government glory hole. That's right.
All right. I know we went longer than we were wanting to do. I'm sorry. Is there anything, Jason? You have anything you want to add before we call it? You're muted, dude.
He's been talking for like 2 minutes.
You're still muted. You're muted the whole time you were talking.
Sorry. Anyway, okay. No, we're 30 subscribers away from 2,200.
Yes.
But other than that, no, I don't have anything else.
I still have that brain freeze headache. I'm pissed at Brahma right now.
Sad.
Anything we want to finish off with regarding the current topic?
I mean, it's pretty much. There's a lot of political football between super mega corporations going on right now.
Yeah,
it's not going to improve anytime soon.
Well, and this is the thing I've been talking about is that with what they want to do with the Great Reset is they basically want to have corporations that are more powerful than governments, which to an extent
they're
have
trying
some
to
already have in a lot of cases.
Yeah, in a lot of cases, but yeah, it's a thing. Anyway, all right, guys, let's go ahead and we'll start with you, Culture Casino.
Hi, everybody. I'm mad at Brahma because I have a headache now. And
and you really need to
and the pipes are getting ready to burst, aren't they, Culture?
Your brain freeze has lasted for like 25 minutes. You've been talking the whole time.
Well, that might also be why I have a headache. You guys want to go another hour? Because I'm good. I just have a headache.
No.
What an incredible Thanksgiving. I'm so glad everybody's here. You guys don't even know it. And you know what? I'm going to make it a new super chat goal. Like, I will brush my hair for super chats here, by the way. Yeah.
We give the ladies what they want, Culture Casino.
I do. I'm learning from the master grifter, and now that he's back on Twitter. But look, check everybody here. Check them all out. They're very talented human beings. Even Brahmabull. And we have great content amongst all of us, and we love to get together and do dumb shit, which I can't wait to do another meetup and do dumb shit thing. It's gonna be a good time. Otherwise, I'm doing so next week we're experimenting still. So we did 5 videos for 4 days this week. That 5 videos per day, I should say. So we've done 20 videos. God dang, I can't believe that. 20 videos in 4 days. We're gonna do 20 videos in 5 days next week, and I'm gonna start using the community tab a little more. I'm gonna start throwing some stuff out to you out there in the audience. So do pay attention. If you don't have your notifications turned on for my channel, do so. In fact, do that for everybody, like everybody on this panel anyway, because it will give you more access to more people. I can go for another 20 minutes if you want me to, promoting myself and everybody else on this panel. Okay.
We'll just move the Brahma.
I'll be quick. Check out my show on my Rumble channel on Saturday night. Me and 70s do a bourbon and hockey stream.
It's like a dual.
We have a good time,
right? Yeah.
Well, it's a dual cast. He does it on his YouTube show, and I do it on my Rumble show. So I would appreciate it if everybody went over to my Rumble and subscribed, so you can watch it there along with 70s YouTube show, because that's the way we can grow together.
So honestly, you're a duopoly.
Yeah, we have no monopoly or duopoly on anything. I've looked at the numbers, and Nick Ricada has everything. So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. We didn't expect the numbers that we were doing tonight. We were just coming out to have fun. We did until the last 30 minutes when Culture started taking over. But
I took over?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Culture.
How?
I don't know. I think you have to piss, and you just wanted to keep talking for another.
I was going to say that I think after this, Brahma will be starting the pee stream in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, most likely. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Thank you, Comix, for having me on. That's how much I got through of a bottle.
Nice.
Along with the 2 water bottles I did. So, yeah, I'm ready for bed. But Thanksgiving is a special time of the year. It is one of those holidays where we all come together, I hope.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody had a great night. Hope everybody had great food today. Hope everybody had a great time with their family and their friends. I am so happy to be here with my friends. And thank you, Comix, for bringing me into this, because I love all of you guys. Yeah. It's always great to be on with you, guest included, because we've had many talks on Twitter over the past couple days. We all love each other. It's great friendships that we form on here, and I hope everybody else feels the same too. So you guys have a great night. I will see you hopefully Saturday night.
Ooh,
awesome. Jacob, man, look at those glasses.
Well, first of all, I just want to apologize to everyone for Culture derailing the show in the fashion that he did. I mean, it's totally unacceptable behavior that we do not endorse here on the show. But just in case you want to see more of me, I'm going to be working on some more things for Bounding later this week. So check on over there and see some of the articles I got coming up. I'm going to be working on pretty much movie reviews the entire weekend. So my own site, societyreviews.com, you're going to see all my written reviews there. I got a couple videos on the YouTube channel coming up. They're already scheduled, so subscribe to Society Reviews, YouTube, and Twitch. Catch me there. This Monday night, we're going to be reviewing the Glass Onion movie with my good buddies Rick Aragorn and Rob Motto. And then Tuesday, we're going to be doing the Barroom podcast. I believe we're at 26 episodes now. So, yeah, we're making some good progress there. And Wednesday night, Black Pill stream, myself, John Trent, Spencer Vercooley, Josh Berger at the Bounding in the Comics team. We're going to talk about the biggest news of the week in the world of entertainment. And outside of that, I'll just be drinking out of this super kick-ass mug right here. So that's all I got coming up. And like I said, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. We all made it another year, and hopefully we'll be back here for next year's Thanksgiving. So
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, and good drinking. That's all.
That's
I got
right.
left, so.
Hey, and Jacob, I love hanging out with you guys over on the Black Pill stream. That's a good time.
Oh yeah, I love when we get explosive. We almost got into a fight on the Barroom podcast over the whole Taylor Swift thing. So if you guys want to get back in on that one, that was a pretty funny conversation. So yeah,
right on, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hitting me up.
No problem. Anytime.
Jason, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, it's always good to be on here. And Culture is going to get a chance to redeem himself on December 7th when he's on our channel on the Money Talk edition of Live from the Bunker. In the meantime, you can find us on YouTube and Odyssey and Rumble. Check out Monday night's A2O podcast. Cameron Pasha was a guest. We talked about the return of Bob Iger. And we've got 6-7 shows in production right now. We've got some big stuff coming up. So our 500th episode of Live from the Bunker is December 30th.
Awesome.
So sign up.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, sir.
Exciting times.
And what we got going on? Toxic Man Flu.
Oh yeah, me. So Monday, Spencer Vercooley from Bounding into Comics will be on with us. So I haven't talked to Spencer in a while, so be very. I know. What he says about you behind the scenes, you should seek him out and punch him in the balls.
Oh, you should hear what I say to him in his face.
Yeah, but I mean, he says it to you behind your back when you're not looking because he's a pussy. Anyway, hi, Spencer. Spencer's going to be on. It's great to have him on, like talking to him and stuff he's doing there. Mad's going to be on next week on TNT with us a week from today. And then we are going to have the Strong Woman stream. So Chrissy, X-Ray Tugs, they'll be on December 8th. Mike Evans is joining us, and so is Matt Fowler later on in December. So we've got a lot of other things working. I.O., Flip City Magazine, and email. We've got to get working with them.
They were on earlier, wishing us a happy Thanksgiving.
We got to, we got to get them.
We have got to get together with him and start doing the live stuff. And it's good to have Corey back on streams with us. I want to mention that he was going to, tonight he had family stuff he was doing, but it's good to have him back on. He's doing more stuff on his channel. So go out and support Corey and the thing that he's doing, more music and stuff on, and he's doing his regular spot noon Central on Mondays.
Dude, the image that Rogru just threw out there on Odyssey is amazing for Flip City.
No, God, I love it.
Ugly sweater, so good.
All right, and I'm putting out Floral from Under a Rock. He's been doing a lot of good stuff on Wednesdays, and Mrs. Flu's actually been on there, so I'll take a little bit of time here. Floral did a wonderful Carol of the Bells group with his puppets things he's doing. I'll put that link in the chat. If you would, just go over and take a look at that and support somebody that's trying to do some PG-13 stuff for adults and for kids and music that he's doing there. So Floral's a great guest we've had on. He's done some great stuff for us and commercials and things. We got some great characters, so always happy to support him.
Awesome.
And then there's Comix Division, who's a wonderful man. And it's brought a bunch of people together. I think I said that in the text today. There's a lot of people that are here and talking and having a good time because Comix Division had the guts to put his face out there.
Yeah.
And believe me, that must have taken a lot of guts to put his face out there.
Fuck off, Tox.
There we go. Hey, there's the love. And to put it out there and start talking about things and bringing on a lot of people. And Mike Evans has brought a lot of joy to me and the music that he has.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
His music's great.
From there, and between him and Culture being able to put me to sleep and Brahma talking hockey, we got a lot of good stuff out there. Got a lot of great. There we go. There it is. It's a family Thanksgiving that I've got two of my brothers flip me off. But Comix, thanks for what you've done. And
hey, man, I gotta say thank you for helping me out, dude. Because you make this show run better.
But I think
100%.
we really are, I think, making a difference in people's lives. There's some great people out in the chat that I've gotten to meet and gotten to meet. I'm great at English and doing well with that. But thanks for all that. Jason's great. Been able to get a lot of great content. And Jacob's, every time Jacob's on stream, I know it's going to be a good stream.
Yeah.
So even though right now he looks like he should be an extra on Chips.
Yeah, I honestly,
all you need to say is
everyone keeps saying I look like a cop. I mean, I do have a 9mm pistol somewhere.
Say license or registration.
Yeah, license registration, please. Just license. So, Comix, it all starts with you, and thank you very much for what you've done. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I hope it's been a good year.
It's been good. It's been up and down, man. You guys know what's been going on. Yeah. There's been a lot of good. There's been some bad, and you that's life, right? You gotta take it as you can. I got some super chats I want to get through real quick. Pragmatic Con for another $10 says, "Hit me up, Comix." I found you on Twitter. I followed you. I think it's pending right now, but you can also either obviously DM me directly on Twitter, or you can email me at comixdivision@gmail.com, or you can email me at comixdivision@pixelnation.io. So either one of those email addresses. Obviously, I do have it in the bio for my channel. So if you forget, it's there. And also you can hit me up in our Gilded too if we want to join the Gilded. We have the links that occasionally go. It should be in the description as well, and you can ping me there. So there's multiple ways for you to get a hold of me to talk. Crazy Cat Guy for $10. Thanks for the Thanksgiving stream. Hope you all had a great holiday with the family and friends. Cheers. It was good, man. I couldn't have asked for a better Thanksgiving. That's for sure.
You guys really made it. I mean, like, I had a great day with family and friends, but then I got here and it was even better. So to everybody here, I can't say thank you enough. That's just the way I'm a little sappy.
You're a little drunk.
The boss will actually love that. The boss will love that you like us better than her, and you're
no.
Yes.
No. I'm going to bed. She's in bed. I'm good.
Yeah.
So
Eric
as
K.
always, I want to thank the mods, Eric K and 70s Rock Fan. Thanks, guys.
Eric
Awesome.
Maldonado was
Legion of
out there, too.
Memers.
Yeah, Eric. Eric Maldonado.
Oh yes, right. Eric was also here. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Legion of Memers, man. You guys are fucking
Memers,
awesome.
Here's something.
Oh my God, the cock.
Thank you very much for that. That made my night.
Oh my God, the cock.
Yeah.
That one, those two from them. Thank you very much.
Seriously, you guys. I mean, you guys are brutal, but that shit is so fucking funny.
We love you.
Oh my God.
God dang.
I look forward to every single stream I am on, seeing what you guys come up with. And
wait a minute.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, and I have to promote Comix real quick because he's going to go hang out with Legion of Memers on their.
Yeah, I had to postpone it. I initially was supposed to be on there this Saturday. I pinged No Green Rocks. I have family coming into town on Saturday, so
are you still going to be on with Chrissy tomorrow? Chrissy with Carrie tomorrow.
Carrie? Yeah, I'm still on with Carrie tomorrow.
So great.
That's still going. But yeah, my cousin's coming to town. My family's kind of getting disrupted a little bit. My grandmother is moving into my mom's, and so that there's a bunch of stuff going on. And so since my cousin's gonna come into town, gonna go see her and her husband.
Family first, bro.
Yeah,
family first.
So yeah, I pushed off a week. because my mom was like, "Oh, it's like you come over Saturday." I'm like, "I got stuff going on, but let me see if I can rearrange some stuff." Anyway,
no, the Legion of Memers live streams, they're incredible. Check them out. Yeah.
But thank you guys. Thank you so much for making this channel as successful as it is.
Yeah.
Without you, the audience, literally, we'd be talking to ourselves. I mean, seriously. I mean,
No,
I remember when I started live streaming back in early 2018, it was like 25 people watching, and it has grown so much since then. And it's, pretty fucking amazing. It's not like 3,000 people like, Gary's stream earlier, but still, I don't care because that's awesome that you guys are here watching me on Thanksgiving. It's madness. And also, it's madness that Gary is pulling 3,000 on Thanksgiving too. That's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Without you guys, we would be nothing. And I just want to show my appreciation and gratitude to you. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you all for showing up and watching. I truly do appreciate it. I also appreciate these fine gentlemen here hanging out with me on Thanksgiving at 1 a.m. in the morning, my time.
It's a pleasure.
You forced me because of those pictures you took in Vegas.
Well,
Culture Casino said he wanted to be asleep at 10 o'clock. So
it was a long time ago. we ventured far afield from my bedtime.
We had fun tonight, and I hope everybody else did too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had over 200
and
at one point. Thank you
all I
very
know
much.
is in order to prove that Brahma's going to the bathroom, Brahma's going to go to the bathroom before I do. I might even go live and just no, I'm not gonna. Fuck.
The P stream. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow on FNT. Good night. Roll the credits.
Carry at noon.
Special guest.
Noon
Wait,
Central,
special
right?
guest.
What?
Did
You
we
have
get
a
the
super
great
chat
school?
and a special guest for tomorrow on FNT.
Oh shit, the super chat. From
Grant,
which I gotta scroll up because I didn't star. Thank you, sir. Grant Gregory for 5 Canadian didgeridoo dollars.
Yes.
Canadian didgeridoo dollars. Yeah, there we go.
Thompson,
Australian
another
didgeridoo
video.
dollars.
Cool.
I gotta
Brand new.
head off to work. Make sure you check out Tom's music video for Neon Cowboy I just did for him. Hail and great to see Jacob on the stream with you all. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Now, hit the credits,
yes.
sir.
No guest on FNT. Tell everybody. Leak it. Tell them what's going on tomorrow.
I can't.
You can't leak it.
I can't
But
say
you
it.
are going to be on with Carrie Smith tomorrow on
I am gonna be
Deprogrammed.
on Carrie. Yeah.
I'm
Right,
not allowed to leak who
noon
it is.
Central.
Is it already public?
No.
if Culture knows, it's not public. He has sources.
I don't
He has
know.
sources. Roll the credits. See you next time.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. A huge thanks to all the Subscribe Star supporters. Without you, Comix Division would probably be hoeing on a corner somewhere. Dark Brahmadeus, Elagabalus, Reuben Christopher Haynes, and Toxic Man Flu. Well, hello there, big spender. iMav, HMStix, and Roger the Shrubber. I'm a sucker with a lot of dough. 5 picoseconds, Crazy Catguy, J.A.F.O, and Zelashi. Take my money, damn it. AJ Speaks, Billy Go Boom, Brahmabull, Chris from the 80s, Commander Ed STRAKER of Shadow, DariusM, Dethangels Shadow, Dexidoodle, Digital Remnant, E. Clay, Gentlemanmad, J.A.F.O, JoesAtmosfere, Just Another Redshirt, Katina Martin, LDH27513, LDBlues, Mech AG94, MrTickleTrunk, nogreenrocks, Pete Bickford, Pope Metallicus I, That 70s Rock Fan, Terminus S, TZ Burton, user number 710C9719, user number 1021029A, and user number C32A7350. I'll buy that for $1. Captain Fandom Nerd, Colin Douglas, Jenna Lynn, Magitech Mags, Stand 4, and user C2B7C4F4. Thank you all for watching. You are amazing.
And yes, Giant Penis will be on F&T tomorrow. Everybody knows, apparently. I forgot. I think they announced it.
Jacob's
Anyway,
going to be on?
Yes.
Okay. everyone.
Sweet.
That's Dankula, kids.
Yeah.
Arrow.
Thanks for
Okay.
ruining it. Good night, folks. See you next time.
Heritage.
All right.